Hey everybody, Roar of the Lions UK, Matt and Ant on the call for Sunday night football. It is Lions at Chiefs to end this Sunday of football. Ant, how you doing, man?
Oh, doing too bad. Regretting life choices a little bit. It's Sunday night football. I've been at work all day today. Had a couple of hours sleep. Got to do this. And then as soon as this is over, I've got a 3 hour round trip to the airport to take my sister to go get a flight on holiday. So my night is going to finish at about 9 a.m. this morning, which has me questioning life a little bit.
Not gonna lie, it doesn't sound like the most fun thing to do. Of course, we're gonna finish at about 4:30, 4:45 here, and then you're going at, I don't know,
Yep.
whatever it is, 5,
Yep.
5:30. Yeah, so
Yep.
all the fun. Hey to everybody in the chat, Terry X Perry, Dan Lyon, Bobo Land, Graham and Grandpa. Welcome one and all. We are here for Lions at Eagles, so let's get to that game. Here are the Lions inactives. On offense, Tom Kennedy, who was elevated for this game, was not needed. Craig Reynolds at running back also doesn't go. On defense, two defensive linemen, Mekhi Wingo and Quinton Jefferson don't go. Neither does Terry and Arnold, nor Kirby Joseph. And in some ways, a good sign that Kennedy is inactive because it means other people are. He has
Yeah,
muted.
sorry.
Sorry.
No, all good. Yeah. Obviously, Tesla, everyone good to go, and we're going to need them this evening. So, obviously, we've got a few injury worries, but at the end of the day, the offensive line we've still got intact from last week. We've still got our quarterback. We've still got our great running backs. We've still got our great receivers. We've still got our defensive line intact. We've got more than enough to win this game, and pressures around results around the league have put pressure on us today. We're now in a race to stay with everybody else in the NFC North. So, and you've got to put a statement down as well. We're getting asked about our credentials playing better teams. Obviously, we've beaten the Ravens once already, but the Bucks lost again today, and you're wondering how great a win that is. We've played the Chiefs, we've lost to them, we lost to the Packers. It would be nice to put a statement win down on one of these bigger teams so we can start dispelling some of these narratives that are starting to formulate around us. But yeah, we don't want to start. We don't want to start falling behind. The Bears are going to be playing Mason Rudolph next week and the Steelers, and we've got the Packers coming in 2 weeks' time, which is going to be a huge one. You can't afford to go down 0-2 to them. So, this team's under a little bit of pressure now
Mhm.
just to reassert its dominance. But if ever there was a game to do that, this is it. This is a big opportunity for us now to say, don't count us out. We're still a big team in this league, and we can beat them. This Eagles team have not been impressive this year, as we mentioned. Well, they've been impressive in the fact that they've been able to eke out a load of close games. But the fact is, they get taken close a load of times. They're having to eke out these close results. The one big win against the Giants, well done. Tremendous. So hopefully we can bring them into a scrap and
Mhm.
and have them.
Going into the Eagles inactives, they have got quarterback Sam Howell with a no-go. He's the third quarterback, emergency quarterback. Otherwise, we've got running back AJ Dillon as the fourth man. He's not going. Neither is defensive tackle rookie Ty Robinson. Also not going Mac McWilliams, the rookie corner, fifth rounder, and Drew Kendall, whose position escapes me, I have to admit, but they never list these bloody
Center.
things. Thank you very much. Huh. Okay, so that means that Cam Jurgens is a go, basically.
They're all go on the offensive line,
Yeah.
but he'll be in a
Fantastic.
big brace. So
Hmm. Yeah, huge brace you saw him in practice. Anyway, let me cycle through the starting lineups as we have them. Lions offensive starters coming up on your screen now. Jared Goff at quarterback. Skill position players Gibbs, Brown, Williams, Raymond, and Wright. And front five Decker, Awashika, Glasgow, Ratledge, and Sewell. On the defense, Lacey, McNeil, Reed, and Hutchinson up front. Campbell, Anzalone, and Barnes at linebacker. back four of Rock Sin, Harper, Branch, and Amik Robertson is a go, which is a really big boost for the Lions. On the starters for the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, the quarterback. Skill position players Barkley, Brown, Smith, Dotson, and Goddard. Front five, Mailata, Dickerson, Jurgens, Steen, and Johnson, a formidable group. And then on defense, front three, Ajomo, Davis, and Carter. Linebackers, Smith and Phillips on the outside, Bourne and Dean in the middle. And a back five of Nickel, Cooper DeJean, and then Mitchell, Makuba, Blankenship, and Adoree Jackson. And we went through it in the preview, but a remarkably healthy Eagles team. Not the juggernaut we'd expect in terms of results, but in terms of star power, they have every bit of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The offense has the experienced playmakers on there, and the defense has the young studs. I mean, you read out the secondary alone there, like that's just stud, and they're all young and they're all going to get better. And I would love that secondary. It would be great, especially my boy Reed. Going to be mixed feelings going up against him today, but it's going to be tough. And you're in Philly. It's just not. It's a hostile place to go. It's as hostile as they come. But thankfully for us, we're one of the few teams in the league who can deal with that sort of stuff. We need to get the run game going. Try and zero in on that young defensive line, take the pass rushes out the equation a little bit, silence them, keep the ball. It's going to be a tough assignment regardless, but we can win. We are one of the best teams in the league. We have been built for times like this. There's a lot at stake in in the high stakes games. I like to think we're a good side. So, yeah, it's an incredibly tough team. Well, I'm confident. I'm confident. I think this is going to be the real big one for us. I've been waiting for this feather in our cap for a while now. This is beating a Super Bowl team which is starting to reach its prime. I think we're more than capable of doing it.
Yeah, I definitely think we're capable of it. It's just one of those where it would be very disappointing if we don't get there, not because we're losing to a really good team. That's not unexpected in some ways, but it is, that ability to put down a marker, like you said, and the fact that you fall short, that would be a big disappointment because you still potentially don't have a quality win on your schedule, apart from maybe against the 7-win Chicago Bears.
Yeah, that's it. It's like the Bears, obviously the Ravens, but the Ravens have had issues this year. They had injuries as well, which has been well documented. So, it'd just be nice to get this one in the bag. And like I say, I don't really want to go next week playing the Giants and just starting to fall behind. You saw the Giants today against the Packers had a hell of a time beating the Giants today. Like it's not an easy team to beat. And then you've got to play the Packers, and I think that they scream fraud. They scream absolute fraud, but they have our number at home. They've been very good against us at Ford Field the last couple of times. So, for me, it's a case of we you've got to show you're a Super Bowl level team. You've got to win these because we've said what do we reckon this Eagles team's playing out of them in about 70%, 75% of its total talent. Like it's not going to be what it'll be if you get to an NFC Championship game against them. If the road's going to go through Philly, you're going to face a team that's going to be a lot better when you face them the second time around. If you can't beat them now, then you're going to have a hell of a time trying to beat them in the playoffs when they're better, they're more cohesive, there's more to them. And we can point to the injuries and that, but at the end of the day, shit, it's the NFL, injuries happen. And as much as we hate to say it, injuries do happen. We've been without Kirby for a month now. We've won without him. We've been without DJ Reed for a month now. We've won without him. So Davenport, Pascal, screw it. We've been without them all season. We've won without them. We've won without a lot of these guys who we don't have right now. The big one's Laporta and what we can do. But Dan trusts Brock Wright. Brock Wright has usually stood up on the few times Laporta's been absent. So the injuries are zero excuse today. Because it's just going to happen throughout the year. If you're going to wait to be fully healthy to face these guys, you could be waiting years until you eventually field a fully healthy roster, unless it's day one of the year. So, You know, it's just we're in no excuse territory now. We have enough weapons today to win this game, and if we're not competitive, I would be very concerned. But again, I don't believe we will be. I think we'll be very competitive, and I think we'll win. But you know, there's a lot hinging on this game. Let's just say this isn't just a regular season game. For me, it shows the barometer of where we truly are. And with making no moves at the deadline, not trying to strengthen this roster, you kind of said, well, look, this team is good enough. And again, we were out a lot of the players that we don't have now at the deadline. So you say, no, we can still win with this team. Go out and show you can win with it now.
Kickoff is just moments away. I actually don't know who is kicking off. I don't happen to have had that information, which is a tad frustrating, but we are just about to kick off. I don't know whether it was still as windy as it was in the pre-game, but it was meant to be exceptionally windy out there, so there could be trouble for kickers if that has continued to be the case. As the coverage goes live at Lincoln Financial Field, about 1 minute 20 seconds to kick off, if that was live. I'm hoping that we're going to be aligned. If not, I'll try and do that on the opening kickoff. And
yeah, we'll see where we're at. They're just interviewing Bartley at the minute. Lions win the toss and defer. The Lions defense is up first. Per Tim Twentyman.
When the fuck was the last time we deferred? Holy shit.
Didn't we defer at home the other week?
I thought we'd lost like 8 straight coin tosses or something. I don't know. I might be completely misremembering.
Oh no.
What? I thought we always took the ball.
Hey Saquon, Jack Campbell's going to push you open.
Oh, Jonathan Foster said apparently we deferred last week. My bad. I totally did not remember that at all. That's a really big change for us. Not having to think that we need to get a lead in order to do bits.
We're in the wild card. How embarrassing is that?
We're behind the Bears. Jesus Christ. Bob O'Lan asking, where's my bro Ash? Ash is working the night shift. Wizard of War, you have it on the nose. You must be in the Discord. He's been talking about it. Or actually, no, I think he might have been on last week's show talking about it too, but hey. He won't be around for tomorrow's recap either. Are you about?
Oh, yeah, I'm off all week, so...
Oh,
I'll be...
Holy shit, did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
The ball absolutely ballooning. The kickers in pre-game, the ball's moving in some of the longer kicks about 15 yards in either direction. Holy shit. Right, kickoff is coming for Jake Bates.
Yeah, that ball is blowing around more than my hair in the wind.
Okay, my kickoff is coming, so I'm going to pause it. He's just stepped back.
Yeah, he's just stepping back.
And he's kicking now.
Kicked, yes. I think we're about even. He catches it now.
Yep, perfect. I paused it for about half second or a second. All right, Eagles coming out on offense. Time to lay down the marker we all talked about. I say we all. You have talked about.
Oh, sorry, what did you say?
I'm saying it's time to lay down that marker. Let's do it early.
Yeah, lay down the marker. You can't afford to get behind here. Like that's the thing. You cannot afford to get behind against them. You don't want to let this pass rush loose on you because they've specifically invested in that. So,
Lions kickoff went into the end zone. They came out to the 35. That's a change, and as well, I wonder whether they think the kickoff coverage is so bad they kick into the end zone now. Anyway,
yeah,
Hurts under center. Takes a snap and play action first up. Looking deep left-hand side and incomplete. Great coverage by Amik Robertson on Devonta Smith. I thought that Smith had that for all the world.
I thought he did as well. I think he might have landed slightly out of bounds. It was a weird catch. He sort of... Yeah, he was on a comebacker and just it looked really weird. But I thought he landed out of bounds. He may have dropped it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he dropped it. 2nd down and 10 then at the 35. Probably a run to the right here. No, going to pass it again. And a very quick...
Drop.
Oh!
That is a drop. That is a drop.
Dallas got it with an absolutely unrecognizable drop. I mean, he was not guarded whatsoever. He had about 2-3 yards of separation. Bit of a wobbly
It was a little
throw.
low. It was a little low.
But you should be catching that all day of the week. 3rd down and 10. Brutal start.
Sure, but it was a little bit of a miss by Hurts. This would be absolutely perfect. Go 3 and out. This is these are the chances you've got to take against them. Get off whilst you can, because they won't give you a lot of second chances.
Massive, massive cushion being given on the far side. A Meek. All right, Hurts looking towards AJ Brown. Going to go towards AJ Brown. And incomplete again. Oh!
Very well done by...
No, that's it. It's a catch.
They sat really soft there. I don't like that.
No, that was very, very
incredibly soft.
Hit by Amik was perfectly timed, and AJ Brown did get the arm underneath it.
No, it's Rocky Sin, not Amik.
Thank you. Sorry. 1st down and 10 at the 47.
There was a chance. Everyone sat incredibly soft there. That you've got to be aggressive against it. Don't give them freebies. That was a freebie. You've just lost your chance there.
I know you don't want to get beat deep, but come on. 1st down and 10. Snaps away. He's going to pass again for the 4th straight time. And, Hutchinson almost runs him in.
Surely.
Throw deep, and there is a flag on the play.
That's caught. That's a hold on Hutch.
Oh, no, they're saying incomplete.
That's Anzo. That's a hold on Hutch all day. And Thursdays. Yes. Oh my God, they called it. See that clear as day.
Oh, and they're booing that. Come on.
Oh, it's Lane Johnson. Oh, you little bitty... And he
false started massively, but he got bullied. Hutchinson ruined him. I do think Hutchinson doesn't make it obvious enough when he gets held. I do think, not that he needs to flop, but it happens, and other people sell it better. 1st and 20. Snaps away, and it's a stretch play to the right-hand side, well tackled in the middle by Tyleek Williams. Gain of 4 in there, but Tyleek, after only taking about 9 snaps last week, is in the 1st series. To answer Jonathan Foster, we're watching it on The Zone in the UK, which is NFL Game Pass International. We normally would be behind you guys, so I'm not that surprised. 5-yard gain on 1st down, their 2nd down, and 15 in pistol.
Don't let them get half of this. Don't let them give easy half. There we go.
Oh, yes. That's
Throw
a
behind.
lovely quick rush by Hutchinson, getting the hands up and incomplete targeting AJ Brown with Rocky sitting coverage.
Hurts has been a little wobbly with his throws to start this. They're not great when they're under pressure.
Oh, Hutch was unblocked and hit Hurts. Hit the arm. 3rd and 15, another big chance.
You've got to get off here. This is do or die. You've got to get off here. Like, you cannot allow a 3rd and 15. Sure as hell don't let them get into tush-push territory. Stop sitting deep. You can't see the DBs on the screen.
Hurts dropping back deep, looking for a throw. Under pressure now from Mohamed. He manages to get free. Now he's going to try and scramble for it.
There we go.
Mohamed doesn't quite get the sack. It's advanced for a gain of a yard, but that's going to be 4th down and 14. And the Lions defense gets off the field.
That's great lane integrity from whoever was rushing at DT there. Look how they keep it in the middle. They do not allow anything. He's got 2 guys on. And
I think it's Tyleek Williams.
He misses the tackle, but...
Oh, no, that's not Tyleek.
It looks like Aleem.
No, I don't think it is Aleem. I think that was our pass-rushing defensive tackle extraordinaire backup.
Lopez?
I think that's Lopez. I think it was 94.
He's not got hair that long, has he?
Is he not?
That guy had braids.
Punt is away. Going to be recovered at the 15. Room here for Raymond, but he's going to go backwards to try and go forwards, and that's a poor decision. He ended up losing a yard on the return, gets out to the 14-yard line. Lions take over there.
Bonus result. Opening drive, no points. Just 3 minutes off the clock. Put them in a deep situation and took advantage. Hutch looks like absolutely menacing at the moment. The line couldn't deal with him. It's exactly what you want. But again, very disciplined rushing of the quarterback. Hurts had nothing on that one. I know he's not rushed much this year, but you figured if ever was a game they was going to try and do it, it'd be against us. But absolutely nothing off that first drive.
Fabulous start by the Lions.
Yeah.
It's exactly what they
Secondaries held
needed.
up well. Secondaries held up well. We're not really had to use the linebackers yet.
No. The statistics through that first drive for the Eagles: 1 of 4 for 12 yards for Hurts through the air, and 2 for 6 on the ground. Tank Bigsby actually got the 5-yarder for them. Surprising. No Saquon in that spot, but there we go. Yeah, so a split of 4 passes to 2 runs. I guess that's against tendencies, which you might expect early on, potentially, but I wouldn't have gone away from Saquon if I was them, especially given our run defense has not exactly been the best of late, Ant.
Maybe just trying to throw a little wrinkle in the notch there, hoping that we'd sell out against the run and then, give some opportunities downfield. But it's very clear the Lions are trying to rush with just 3 and 4 here. That probably goes back into the whole secondary been a bit beaten up type thing. They're probably trying to just bring a little extra layer of protection in for them. So keep your linebackers in coverage. Obviously, Anzo had that good PBU earlier in the drive, so there's definitely a plan here from Kelvin. I think it's just trust your front group to get through. But if Hutch is going to carry on playing like that, then they'll be able to rush with 304 very easily.
Big Aries says, need Hurts to pull a Herbert. Good night, my fantasy team, lol. I haven't checked mine yet.
Please do not. He's in my fantasy team as well. My fantasy team's dead. It's 3 and 7. It's dead in the water. I thought I'd get really clever this year. I thought having Marvin Harrison Jr. and JMO would be clever on my part. And I took Jonty with my first pick. So it's
Yikes. So in the 2 fantasy leagues I'm still alive in, I'm winning 1, but I'm 4 and 6, and I'm losing the other, and I'm 5 and 5 against Ryan Farden. In our league, the one I'm running, I'm 0 and 10.
So I'm losing. Oh Jesus!
Here comes the Lions. Goff play action. Oh, that's a late block low. Drops off to Amon-Ra St. Brown. 8.5-yard gain. No flags so far. That's going to stand apparently. 2nd down and 2 coming up.
I'm losing 71-24, and I have my Lions players left. I've got the Lions defense, Jake Bates and JMO. Oh, and I've got Jonty tomorrow. So if JMO could have a 200-yard game and 4 touchdowns, and the Lions defense could have 5 interceptions and 10 sacks, I might have half a chance.
Khalif Raymond sighting on the far side here, and
JMO's in motion.
Goff checks it down to Gibbs in space, gets the 1st down. Got an 8-yard gain on 1st down, 5 yards on 2nd and 2. 1st down at 10 for the Lions. That looked a lot more efficient and a lot more in rhythm than the Eagles just did. And looks like Goff is hurrying this up.
I don't like the undefended screens. Gibbs good enough to force a missed tackle there, but let's not do too much of that. That was Morton's play call.
Goff fakes it to the right-hand side, comes back over the middle. Intercepted! Cooper DeJean with the interception is down at the 11-yard line. What a start for the Eagles defense. Got a hand up there. Jordan Davis with the block. And the Lions have a pick to start. Oh, boy. Goff tries to throw it straight over Jordan Davis and gets a paw up there, and it hangs in the air for an eternity. Raymond loses sight of the ball. Cooper DeJean, who is marking him with great tip drill awareness. That really hurts.
Oh.
I will say, given the fact that we made them punt the ball early, we're still, pretty much parity at this point.
It's still basically them been on their opening drive.
Yeah. And here we are at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10, and a fake and check down to AJ Brown, and a
What a
great
tackle.
tackle in the open field by Thomas Harper. 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8.
Hold them to a field goal here would be huge.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
as
gotta be
that
done.
stat shows, when they get in the red zone, they score touchdowns.
Sound like the Liver King then. We're in the red zone. We score touchdowns, baby. Snap taken and handoff to the left-hand side. Well blocked by the Lions. No rushing lanes there for Saquon. That is a 1-yard gain, if that. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. Great stuff by the Lions defense.
Aleem blew that up.
What a play by Cooper DeJean. Still convinced he was the best corner in that draft. Never mind safety. 3rd down and 8. 10 minutes just ticked over in the first quarter to go. Hurts empties it out. 5 seconds to get this off. Takes it. Is looking to the left-hand side. Quick throw towards AJ Brown. Great competition by...
That's Rocky Sin again.
Sin. What a play. Defense picks this up again. 4th and 7. I tell you what, this Eagles offense looks so disjointed. They are a bunch of 50-50 merchants. That's great coverage by Rock Sin. Good amount of ham fighting there. Was there definitely very early, but in a way that it was never going to be seen.
No.
Jake Elliott from short distance 27-yard field goal. From the left hash.
Come on, Philly wind.
And the field goal is good. So that didn't move an inch. 3-0 Eagles. I'll tell you what, defense has done everything they needed to do so far.
Yeah.
I mean, perfect script on defense.
Absolutely.
Run defense has really stepped up. But how much they are competing at the catch point. I know that they were quite soft on the AJ Brown completion, but even then, Rock Sin was competing at the catch point.
Yeah, they're getting up in their grill. They're really getting up in their face. They know they're a bit tetchy. This Eagles team, get in their face, get contact with them, and they're playing really well. Again, it was very unfortunate, but 3 from there. That's just essentially Philly have had their opening drive now. They've got 3 points from it. That's still a win as far as we're concerned. We just have to. Goff just has to get that out of his system. Battered passes they're tough. They can land here, there, or anywhere. Just unfortunately happened to land in DeJohn's hands that one. But let's use a little bit more of the run game now. A little bit of groundy and poundy here. Use Monty as well. We ain't seen Monty yet. Let's just get that ball out the air a little bit.
Philly on offense so far, then Jalen Hurts 2 of 6 for 14, and on the ground they're still 6 yards, but now after 3 rushes, not 2. So they've got 20 yards of offense on 9 plays. That is rough. That's rough.
Yeah.
Terry Perry says, we are lucky Philly seem off tonight. Honestly, this is the Philadelphia Eagles offense I have seen for weeks.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with it. And everything about the personnel is right. And the play calls look fine.
It's the defense that's the problem. As I mentioned in the first show, it's, that defense clamps up, especially in the second half of wins. It's incredibly difficult to score on. And they've already got a pick this evening, so that's gonna be the thing here. I'm not worried about our defense holding them. I reckon our defense can hold them to sub 25 points. It's can we get, you want to be ideally up near 20 at the half, and then just polish off those final few. But their defensive coordinator makes massive adjustments at the half, which always seem to work. So again, you've got to be varied with your offense. You've got to keep giving them different. That's why we can't keep doing the same thing again and again. But let's get as many playmakers involved as we can now. I want to see JMO on this drive.
Kickoff away by Raymond, gets contacted at the 21-yard line. Really good effort by number 36 of the Eagles. Cameron Latu, the tight end, with that tackle.
Do you know what's the most, if we were to theoretically lose this game, what the most depressing stat would be?
What's that?
We would only have 2 more wins this year than the Miami Dolphins.
I mean, they haven't looked good, but they have been churning wins 3 out of 4 now. Here comes Goff under centre. Raymond in motion right to left and then goes back left to right, and they do hand it off to Gibbs. Tackle for a loss by Zach Bourne. Good pursuit by him. 2nd down and 11 after a loss of 1.
Trying to hit the edge. I mean, I applaud trying to run outside the tackles here. Let's have a look. Good combo blocks, but no one picks up. Is that Glasgow completely misses?
No, they double teamed the D tackles. Let that happen.
Yeah, but someone tried to reach him on the way through. I think Glasgow missed his assignment. I think he was meant to do 2. I think he was meant to chip and then pick up the linebacker, and he didn't.
2nd and 11, Brock right in motion. Goff in shotgun, going to throw. They're going to try and get away from the pressure. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be a hold, but there's also a sack after a loss of 5. Let's see.
Ratledge just got obliterated.
Going to probably decline this.
Ratledge got absolutely obliterated on that one. I think it was Ratledge. Yeah. Was it Ratledge it was called on?
Yeah.
He got absolutely obliterated. No wonder he held. I think they double teamed him.
No, 1-on-1.
Oh no.
Still tried to help, but got pancaked.
He got absolutely wrecked.
3rd and 16.
Oh, this is not where you want to be.
Tesla
They've
in the
bought
game.
in Jalen Phillips for a reason. This is why.
Off with a
Good
deeper
protection.
drop. Good protection. Throws towards St. Brown. Incomplete.
That was odd. He was well protected there. That throw seemed hurried.
Yeah, it did.
Didn't have the velocity to reach the receiver, but he got another second or so there.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he was panicking a bit.
He's feeling like he's going to be under pressure quite a lot, and his internal clock's working quicker than it needs to.
Yeah, but obviously 2 negative plays in a row. You can't have that. You're just putting yourself in harm's way there.
Punt unit is out, and Jack Fox with the kick. And it's a good one, and it bounces, and it's coming forwards to the 30-yard line. There's a flag on the play.
Hopefully that's a hold. That'll put them back to about the 15.
Hopefully, but sometimes these things, of course, can be... Oh, no, that's infield. I was going to say sometimes it could be like gunners going out of bounds or something like that.
Yeah, they'll go back to the 15. It's a hold. That's a great overall pump from Fox then. Basically on the edge of his own red zone. Gets them to their own 15. I was going to hold too much against Ratledge. Yeah, Ratledge has had a wonderful season. Sometimes you get got in this league. It just happens.
And I mean, when you're against the down linemen of this Philadelphia Eagles, they can all go at you 1-on-1. Ajomo, Carter, and Davis, they are all absolute beasts.
Yep. And, you've got a good linebacker core here as well. Like, you've got to pick up your combo blocks for this one. You've got to execute perfectly. So far, they've just been a little off rhythm. But yeah, you can't... If you get a negative play, even first down, it just puts you in such a rotten position against them. Again, I would expect the defense to get another stop here. But offensively, we've just not been good so far.
I mean, now's the time for the defense to maybe go one better. I'd love to see a turnover now. We can stick it back to make it 3-3. But at this moment, Eagles are 3 up with possession. It means they're slightly ahead in the game in terms of the script of it. Can't afford to give up any more points on this drive.
The Miami shade's there, Grandizer, because you keep calling me Ash. So you keep doing it. I will throw shade.
I did try and say it's not Ash. It's demonstrably not Ash.
Yes, sorry, y'all. You're stuck with me today, but it's just for one. You'll get Ash back next week. I'm just standing in. And we ain't lost a game where I've done one this year yet. I'm like 4-0 this year when I've done these, so I'm good luck charm.
Yes, you are. Oh, Josh Allen really looks like a twat, doesn't he?
Never heard those words from you before. You're his biggest fan.
Of his
I'm your
football
number.
play, not
I'm,
not him doing a Pizza Hut commercial with. I mean,
I'm your number one fan. I'm your number one fan. I'm your number one fan.
somewhat true.
Oh, I was gutted earlier.
Why?
Stupid Texans. They ruined my upset of the week. But I mean, I came close to calling that damn thing.
Yeah,
The
you
Titans
did.
were
I
good.
was
If the
worried.
Titans hadn't lost their entire wide receiver core,
Yeah, Ridley's done
like
for the season, isn't he now?
yeah, like Cam Ward is looking. I tell you, he's getting better. The kid's getting better. They are close to nailing out a big result. I was absolutely heartbroken. Oh,
All right, here come the Eagles, and it's a pitch, and it hasn't been read well by the Lions. Big room, and he gets out of bounds after a 13-yard gain. First down, Eagles.
that was easy. That was very easy.
It's a counter toss, is this?
Yeah, they got three. They got bloody hell. They got three guys.
Yeah, it's a counter toss, and it's not read very well by Lacey, who loses contain.
Yeah.
Reading it with the offensive lineman, not where the running back's going. Right.
Yeah.
First and 10 again then at 34. After a 14-yard gain, and play action this time. Hurts in rhythm and throws to the tight end Dallas Goddard. Gain of 7. Second and 3. Good down and distance. They feel like they're a bit more in rhythm now. We've given them time, to be fair.
Yeah.
Bob Olan asking if Rodrigo's playing at all. No, he hasn't been activated. Rodrigo is still out. He'll be activated tomorrow, we presume. Second and 4, correction. The 40.5-yard line of Philadelphia. Hurts, hands it off, run up the middle, tackle after a gain of 3. Third down and 1.
We're going to get a tush push. If they're going to allow the tush push to be a thing, then they should let the defensive tackle have a crowbar so you can take it to one of the guy's knees.
Agreed. It's not a tush push.
No, they're not. They might just use the QB. They might use a traditional QB sneak.
Oh, lining up offside slightly. Oh, 2.
Oh, it's a stop.
Oh,
What a stop that is.
tackled by Trevor Nowaski off the edge after the running back runs into his own offensive line. Loss of 3. 4th and 3 coming up.
Look at the two DTs in the middle. Watch how they just stonewall this. Who's that? That is... Holy shit.
It's 98.
That is Reader.
DJ Reader.
Oh my days.
Punt coming up. 4th and 2. Nearish midfield, but not going for it. Here's Braden Mann. Punt to the left-hand side. And well caught and tackled straight away by number 7. Keely Ringo. Another long field for the Lions, but they get the ball back, down only 3. Huge. Huge for our defense. But something's got to get going on offense here. It looked like it was quite good early doors, but Goff kind of went into his shell that second drive.
Yeah, they've just got to get this out their system now.
Many thanks to TJ2636 for the $5 super chat. Says hello all, wavy emoji, one pride exclamation mark. Hope you're doing well, TJ.
Yeah, and I thought I said the defense would make another stop. That
Yep.
was great considering they were at 2nd and 4.
Is that the second?
I'm surprised the Eagles didn't push that one.
Mm.
Very surprised.
I am as well.
Although fair play to them for trying to play proper football.
Yeah, they get punished.
Oh. Yeah, Reader just didn't move. I think it was whoever the left guard was just like he got nothing.
Yeah.
That is what you purchased DJ Reader for. That's it. Now Aleem's back. You see what DJ Reader brings to the table. Because Aleem can do all that sort of stuff, and DJ is free just to do his run blocking stuff, which he's so good at, and that was tremendous.
But offense has to show something. Now, you don't want to be relying on the punt game from Jack Fox.
No.
I mean, he's done more today than he did do last week already.
The defense is going to get gassed eventually, and they will shove Barkley down your throat until you choke on him. And that's eventually what's going to happen. And AJ Brown's eventually going to get a one-on-one look against the DB who he's going to absolutely murder. So, yeah, this isn't an excuse just to carry on being lazy because the defense is going to keep you in there. You've got to go big. You've got to go big. Yeah. But I think this is the point where having a good screen game would help you get the ball out quick, get it out wide, take those DTs out the equation a little bit here. But if they're gonna persist on running it down the gut, then you bring Monty into the game. Like that's his role. I love Jameer, but when I want hard yards and when I want some gritty yards, I want Monty in there. And I think is he in there right now? That doesn't look like Jameer. I could be wrong.
I think you're right. Goff. Oh, it's an end around. Oh, it's a jet sweep, sorry, to Jameson Williams. Good run. Tackle for
There
a
we
gain.
go.
9 yards. 2nd down and 1.
There we go. This is exactly what I'm on about. Bring out all the plays. Keep showing them different looks. Now they've got to worry about JMO in the run game, getting him to the edge. I think you have to lighten the box up a bit. You're going to have to keep an eye on him. Now get it to your regular running back. Just pound this last yard over. Give it Monty. Get your first down. Get a bit of momentum going. This is exactly what we want here.
It's lighter box here by the Eagles.
Exactly. That's what you want. Hand it off to
Goff
Monty.
hands it off to Monty. Run up the middle. Gains himself 5-6 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Perfect play calling. Right, now you've got your first down. Now show them something else. Don't just run it up the gut again. Show them something else.
Lane Johnson walking to the locker room. Aiden Hutchinson's going up against the backup right tackle.
Oh, he's tapped out. I thought he was the best right tackle in the league. He's trying to preserve his PFF grade. That's what he's doing.
Goff in under centre, 11 personnel. Raymond in the game a lot here.
There
Play
we go.
action, well defended. Checks it down to David Montgomery and gets upfield for a gain of 10.5. And that is a 1st down again.
What did I say? Keep changing it. You've had the end around. You've had the traditional rush up the middle. Got your first down. Now you've leaked the running back out. You've got another first down. Now keep throwing something different. Get something to JMO now, maybe.
I'm fancying a bit of a shot play here, actually.
Take a deep shot. Really lighten this box. You've lightened the box now. This is where you can start bringing Jameer back into the game a little bit now. But look at them; they're a bit more spread.
Goff in shotgun with Monty next to him. Takes a snap, looking for a quick throw. Under pressure, throws over the middle, and
there
that's
you go.
two.
It's JMO. Told you. Let's call this drive. Let's keep calling this drive.
But 1st down 10 again after a game of 15.
Now give it back to your running back. Start running your running back down the throat again. You've opened this up. Keep going. That's a perfect route from JMO. That is just a nice little sim. Again, he doesn't have to go downfield. Watch him exploit that gap. Turn out, get a few extra yards. Just does Mitchell there.
Gain of 19 there at the 44-yard line of the Eagles now. What a lovely formation this is by the Lions.
They're going wing T. Is that a direct snap to Monty?
Direct snap to Monty in the wing T. Gain of 2, 2nd down.
Keep throwing them different looks. You're struggling. You've got them on the back foot now. I know that's only a yard, but I love... Yeah, you've got the wing T. I love that formation. Oh, why don't you get it to Goff? Goff was just completely unmarked.
Yeah.
But I love this drive. This is the inventiveness that you need for the drive right now. Now your critical thing is don't stall here. Don't give them the momentum back.
Second down and 8 at the 42.5 yard line in shotgun. Brock right in motion, right to left.
Yeah, this looks like a screen they're setting up for.
Quick
Nope.
snap, looking for the throw, escaping to the right, and he turfs that towards Brock
There
right.
we go. We've stalled. Now we've given them a 3rd and 8 after all that good work. Goff's throwing to feet again.
I think that was on purpose, though. I think that was making sure he
Yeah.
just get rid of it.
See, that's where I'd have broken out the screen on that one. They looked like they were about to. They got 3 guys up at the top. I'd have done that. Given them a few yards, made 3rd down more manageable.
Yeah.
Goff standing in the pocket with time at the minute. It's not working because the secondary seems to be holding in coverage.
Yeah, 3rd down and 8 here, and it's a run to David Montgomery, and it's only a gain of 2. It's going to be 4th down and 6. It will be a long field goal from here.
I mean, third run on 3rd down is generally indicative of a 4th down.
Yeah, but this
Like,
is
he's gonna
too
go for
far,
it.
I think. This is too far.
They're not coming off, are they?
Don't think they are. I think offense is staying on the field.
I like this. I
Oh,
like this.
there's a player down.
No,
It's Tate Ratledge.
God damn it. Who's next up at guard?
Nice.
Oh, Lord.
I think it's Nice. Or Tristan Colon can play guard.
Unless they kick Glasgow out to guard and put Cole on at centre.
Yeah, that's probably the most realistic thing. Garofolo is saying that Lane Johnson has a foot injury and he's questionable to return. Oh, okay. Please, please, can Ratledge be okay? We can't afford any more injuries on this bloody offensive line. Bren says hopefully he's just hurt but worried that he might be injured. TJ2636 with the $5 super chat. Thank you again, TJ. Says maybe someone else should take over play calling. Well, I've got a candidate in house actually. His name is Fitzpatrick. Oh man, Jonathan Foster saying surely didn't get enough there on 3rd down. I mean, 4th and 6 is horrible no man's land from here. So you're kicking a 58, 59 yarder in this wind, or you're going for it, or you're punting. It's bad either way, I think.
For me, I'm going for it. I just don't. Eventually, your defense is going to tap out. Not because they're not good, but because the Eagles is just not the kind of offense you want to be facing again and again, and they've got the creativity to get something. You've got a banged up secondary, which they're going to exploit eventually, and they've got the best running back in the league, who's eventually going to break one off on you. And then when they're capable of grinding together them 7, 8, 9 minute drives. All it takes is one of those, and it's going to break the spine of your defense.
Yeah,
I think you've got to go here. Even if you don't get it, we're in their half, so they're not exactly going to get the best field position in the world. You're still giving yourself a good chunk to defend against. But
yeah,
I miss this. I think Dan.
Yeah, he is going for it.
I missed the days we were a shit team. I liked being aggressive. I feel like we've just lost that aggressive edge a little bit.
Tristan Colon is in at right guard.
This smells like it might be a good move.
Amon Russell Brown comes in right to left in movement. Goff changing the play. He only got 5 seconds to get this off. 4, 3. Goff now gets right in motion. Doesn't take the snap. He tries to draw them offside.
Oh, I don't like that.
Delay a game on the Lions, and now we'll get the punt formation.
Come on, Dan. You're better than that. The trouble is the 4th down aggression has always been a bite to our offense, which defenses have had to adjust to, and they don't like it. When you take that 4th down aggression away, when we start trying to play like a proper team, quote unquote, you take some of the edge of your offense away. We'd have 100% gone for that a couple of years ago. And what have you got to lose?
We'd have gone for that last year,
Yeah,
to be
I don't
honest.
like that. You're in Philly, you're against the Eagles. You've got to take some risks. Just blindly expecting your defense to continually make stops is naive. I love them. They're great, but eventually the Eagles are going to break one open on you. And if you're 10 down on the road, then you're going to have to start forcing things. You might not get a chance like that again. You're not going to get in their half very often.
So the punt was hit and caught fair court at the 15-yard line, not as pin deep as you could get. One of those frustrating ones because even if you get him to jump, it's 4th and 1. There's still no guarantee that you get it there. If it's 4th and 4 and you don't want to go for it, I kind of understand. But at the same time, though, it's not ideal. All right. Trust the defense. They've played well so far. 15-yard line. Hurts under center. Takes a snap and hands it off. Run play. Well pursued by the Lions. And Hutchinson gets a big hit by Brian Branch. And gain of almost 5 for Barkley. 2nd and 5. Second and 6. Hurts under center again. Pressure by the Lions. And Barkley gets out of it, but then gets hammered by Jack Campbell in the backfield. Loss of 3. 3rd down and 9. And that might be the last play of the first quarter. No need to run another here.
Still annoyed.
Why?
We shouldn't have tapped out of that 4th and 6. We shouldn't have.
I tend to agree. All right.
Obviously, if you get a stop here, then it looks good in hindsight, but I still would rather have gone for it.
All right. That is the end of the first quarter. And your stats coming up on the screen now. Eagles lead 3-0, and they have a 3rd and 8 coming out of the break at their own 17. Goff 4 of 7 for 41 and a pick. David Montgomery 3 carries for 10 yards. Jameson Williams 1 of 1 for 19. The Eagles. Hurts is 3 of 7 for 21. Barkley 6 for 17. And AJ Brown 2 of 4 for 14. I mean, not a lot of offense in this one, Ant.
Nope, it's tough so far, but obviously bad conditions in Philly, not conducive to good football. Two teams who are great at defending the run, so it's hard to get the running backs going. Means you've got to open the passing game up a bit, but two very disruptive pass rushers are putting the quarterbacks under pressure. You know, it just filters in that way when you can't run the ball well, and then when you've got two pass rushers making two shaky quarterbacks throw shaky throws. Yeah, you're not going to get a lot of offense. So it's about who gets out of this funk quicker. You know, both offensive coordinators have work to do here because really, the Eagles should feel incredibly disappointed that they're only 3-0 up given the way that we've played so far. Obviously, our defense has been really good, but we've been there to be had. They should have put a lead upon us now. The fact we're only 3 down is really good for us because we've not played anywhere near our best offensive ball yet. And we're still within 3. Obviously, having two newer guards in is a trouble, but you know, I don't class Awashika as a backup level guard. I think Awashika is an NFL level guard. He's had a week in last week to adjust himself into the system. He's not a backup. He's a very good player. And Colon's got a lot of experience, so you know they should be able to. They should be able to hold up.
Apparently, according to Nolan Bianchi of the Detroit News, Ratledge is headed to the medical tent, unsure whether they're checking left knee or left foot and ankle, but definitely something on the left leg. A bit of college football chat in the YouTube as well for Anthony to peruse.
Oh, okay. I'll get there in a moment.
Coming back out into the second quarter. All right, here come Philly. 3rd and 8 in shotgun. Time for Hutchinson to shine. Bail out of it. 4 only coming. Hurts with the quick throw. Incomplete. Dropped. AJ Brown. 4th down and 8, and the Lions get off the field here.
That's why you're not throwing the ball to you, AJ, because you can't catch it.
Really poor. He started 2 of 5 here.
No.
Here comes one of the worst punters in the NFL.
Choices for Lions left tackle in 2026. None of those, Grandizer. Let's put it that way.
All right. From his own 3. Punt. Clean contact. Good coverage. All the way out at about the 40-yard line. Maybe a bit.
Good field position. Good field position.
Out at the 39.
No, if you're looking for tackles for Lions in the next draft, it starts and ends with Caleb Tiernan, and I won't hear anything otherwise. He's there. Carter Smith of Indiana. He would fit well here. But Caleb Tiernan's the one. He's the best tackle in the next draft. And you won't have to pay a top 10 pick for him because people are stupid and don't know about him.
All right, Gibbs is in. 1st and 10 from the 39. Goff
keep mixing
under
it
the
up.
center. JMO in motion again. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Stutter step and goes upfield for a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4.
That was good blocking there. They ran through where Colon was there.
Mm-hmm.
That was the right guard spot they ran through.
Yeah, agreed. 2nd and 4 then at the 45-yard line of Detroit. Goff in shotgun. And hands it off again to Gibbs. Reverses field and gets tackled after a gain of 2. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Moro Ojomo with the tackle.
Running through Colon again. I trust him. That's 2 runs through the right guard spot.
To be honest, it's one thing he can do. I'm not sure he holds up particularly well in coverage, but he's pretty good in run blocking.
That Reed came all the way up from secondary to make that stop there.
Goff under center and hands it off again to Gibbs. He gets hit short.
Come on.
It's 1.5.
Run.
Skipper was the man there that got beaten. It's going to be 4th down and 1.5, 2 yards. Lions are staying on the field here.
Run. Why? Stop being so predictable. Your last drive was good. You mixed it up. You used different players. You didn't just rush Gibbs. I swear to God, if we run Gibbs again here and we don't get it.
Didn't get there. Didn't get there.
Why? 4 runs up the middle through your guards.
The thing is, even though I don't like the call of going run, I don't hate the call, and the play call actually looked like it was going to work. He just kind of ran into his own man. He ran into the left guard. Shouldn't be doing that if you're Gibbs. The Eagles' defense there was actually quite spread on the defensive line. I would have loved to have seen, even though it was only 4th and 1, Goff just sneak it. Don't leave the linebackers enough time to get downhill.
Yeah.
Very frustrating. So it's at the Detroit 48 the Eagles get the turnover.
Jesus Christ. The thing is, stop being predictable. This is what we did against the Vikings. We just played into what like the Eagles are good up that interior. Like they stop the run well. They're tough. They're aggressive. And you're running. Why are you not running behind Penny? Like get behind Penny. He's your best run blocker. Put Skip out there with Penny and run behind the two of them. You run up through the guards 4 times in a row. You only needed 3 yards on 3 yards on 3 downs. All you needed.
Oh, the Chiefs are in big trouble.
5-5.
No. They're in bigger trouble than that. Ari Merrioff just tweeted about it an hour ago. The Chiefs are 9th seed at the moment. The wild cards are Buffalo at 7-3, the Chargers at 7-4, and Jacksonville at 6-4. All three have beaten the Chiefs and have the tiebreaker. All three of them.
Ouch.
They might not make it. The Chiefs might have to get to 10, 11 wins, and there's only 7 games left. They might have to go 5-2 down the stretch.
Yeah.
All right, here come the Eagles, and the Lions' defense has been put in a hole here.
See, at least why you're not bringing Monty in for that play?
Agreed.
Why are you not bringing Monty in for the play? Like Monty's the one who gets over in that situation. Just 4 runs with Jameer in a row. He's not that kind of guy. I know we love him, but that's not the style he plays.
Play action from Hurts, looking for everything, throwing into double coverage, and it's way overdone towards Devonta Smith. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
I think that was quite a clever throw in the end. I think he saw the double coverage and bailed out of it. When a throw's that far away, I think a quarterback sees it, and I think he readjusted late on. Who gets off the edge there?
2nd down and 10 here for the Eagles.
Well, that was good coverage. That was really good coverage there.
Hurts
but I think
in
Hurts
empty.
deliberately looked out of that.
Quick throw, one-on-one ball towards...
That's
Dallas
fantastic from Branch.
Mm-hmm.
He just he had to try and loft it over Branch, but at the same point try and make it uncatchable if he turned his head.
3rd
and it kind
10.
of just went a bit skew-whiff.
If the Lions' defense can get off the field here from their own 48-yard line, it's going to be a 65-yard attempt from here if they go for it.
Yeah, you've got to get off here. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You've got to get off here.
Corners swap here. Amik Robertson and Rock Ya-Sin
and they're
swap.
playing press. They're playing press. They're not sitting
Hurts
back.
with a quick throw out towards
Great
Devonta
stuff,
Smith.
Amik.
Amik.
Look at that. Look at that. You play press. You're not sitting off deep. You're playing press at the line of scrimmage. He was there. That receiver had no... And even if the receiver had caught that, it'd have been short. Look at that. They're in press. Look how little time he's got. Look at that. Oh.
Little bit of a hold.
Tug of the arm. A little tug of the arm.
All right. Punt coverage. Lions defense has come to play today. Punt number 4 for Braden Mann. And it's away and up high. Fair catch called for and well done by Raymond at the 20-yard line. That one came forward a long way. Did well to get underneath that. There's a flag on the play. Don't tell me the Lions fucking had a hold here. Face mask on the offense. That's the call that they've just signalled. Lions should accept this. Added to the end of the kick, surely come out towards the 35-yard line. First down Lions and an extra 15. That is going to get out to the 35-yard line. Great starting field position here for the Lions. After losing the ball at your own 48, starting at the 35 is insane.
Yeah. I mean, we started at the 40 on our last drive, and look how that one went.
Yeah, but
I swear to God, if this first run is a Jameer one up the middle, I'm going to go nuts.
I'm looking forward to it.
Let's get back to creative play calling again. Let's do some creative. The JMO end around was the perfect one.
Has Amon-Ra been targeted yet? He has. He's got 1 catch for 8 yards. Sorry, my bad. Two targets. But it doesn't feel like he's been a factor in the game at all.
No, Wright's not been targeted. JMO's not actually had a target yet, has he?
He's had one.
He's had one.
He's had one for 19 yards. Catch over the middle. That was when they were being inventive. Right, Here we go.
We had got that one drive there, 7 for 48, and we still ended up punting, but come on.
Right, here comes Goff in shotgun with Raymond in motion and hands it off to Montgomery and gets a good amount of room there and about a 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7.
That's still a run up the middle. That classifies as a run up the middle.
Go nuts, Ant.
No, they got positive yardage. That's fine. Now, this is the down that they've been struggling with, or they traditionally struggle with. When you get to 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6, and then they go to 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, that's the bad down.
Yeah,
this is the down they need to get better at. This is where you Bob
shotgun
will break
again.
Out scream.
Quick throw out to Brock Wright. 1-on-1 against Zach Bourne. Gets himself 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. 3rd and manageable.
Oh, like 2 that did. 3rd and 2. Could be wrong. But see, this is a good place to be in. Now bring Monty in and bulldoze over for the yards you want. See, getting the first down's been the problem. We don't got many first downs to start drives.
I don't hate play action here. I do not hate play action and a shot because I think you can still go for this again.
I'd put JMO in motion again. Get JMO out wide, get him 2 yards. Bring JMO in motion now.
Goff gonna throw for it. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. Behind Amon-Ra St. Brown. Way behind him, but he did drop it. 4th down and 2. Lions offense staying on the field again.
Just go
coming
for it.
Off.
Just go for it. Oh. We're going to have to start getting risky on 4th down. There's no point getting risky when you're 10 or 17 down. You may as well do it now.
Goff missed that. That is so far behind Amon-Ra. He can't even get a finger on it. We are punting.
And it's wobbling.
Oh, we're going for a fake and we don't get it.
Oh, shit. What are we doing?
If we're going to commit to a punt there, punt the ball. At least play the field position game. Defense in a hole again here. Oh, what are we doing?
Oh.
Oh,
who got beaten there? That's one of the protectors got absolutely banjaxed. Is that Reed? Is that Reed again?
Number 33.
No, it's not Reed. Reed's a bigger number than that.
Cooper DeJean.
Cooper DeJean, he's been a right pain in our arse today.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if we go down 10-0 from this position, it's going to feel pretty shoddy. Because we've had all the opportunity in the world. The defense has given us every opportunity to be in this game. Oh, I don't like it at all. It's 2:20 in the morning. Hope you're all well and have had a good weekend, everybody. Let us know what you've been up to. I've been on holiday. I've been on vacation, so it's been a lovely thing. I don't have work tomorrow, thank God, in the morning at least.
I've just not taken any holiday whatsoever this year, so I'm just having a few days. So I'm not at work till Friday now, which is lovely.
Nice. TJ2636 with a $5 super chat says, good news for Apple users in the UK. I don't understand. I don't know what you're referring to, TJ.
What?
TJ2636 has a $5 super chat and says, good news for Apple users in the UK. I don't understand. Big Airy says,
Someone's just made a very niche joke on Twitter saying that our offense looks like it's getting run by Mike Martz again. He was the one who did the 0-17 year or 0-16 year.
Yikes.
With Orlovsky.
Big Airy says, I was in Chicago for a few days, got back this afternoon to yard work. Hey, man. Chicago's pretty nice. Wizard of War said that was a very predictable thing. It was so unlikely that the Lions punt there.
You know what? I was going to suggest, why didn't we go for a fake punt literally before we did it? Then I just kept my mouth shut. I'm like, nope, not going to do that.
TJ says Apple lost a class action lawsuit. There we go. Okay, here come the Eagles on offense.
Rams
and
next
hands it off. And Barkley with an 8-yard gain on first down, 2nd down and 2, and they are straight in the field goal range.
Rams Bucks could be a banger next week. That Bucks Bills game was gold today. See, this is where the defense starts to get worn out.
2nd down and 2 from the 35. Hurts in shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off, run up the middle. Well done by Campbell to only hold that to 3, but it is a first down.
And you know what the crazy thing is? We've got better time of possession.
Yeah, because the Eagles have had shit all.
Sure as hell doesn't feel like we've had better time of possession.
But it doesn't feel like the Eagles have either.
No. It feels like no one's had the football. The ball's been in the air more from punts than it's been in the hands of offenses.
Yeah. We're at the 32-yard line of Detroit now. Shotgun again for Hurts. Devonta Smith in motion. Takes a snap, looks left, throws towards A.J. Brown and tipped and incomplete. Lions could have had that.
You need those. They got a tip pass and an interception. We get a tip pass and it hits blades of grass. 2nd
down and 10. Many thanks for the message from Brad Bartlett E8C. Says hello from Osanike, Michigan. I'm sorry if I've butchered the town name. Love that you
Hang on, let me do this stuff for you. Where are
the most recent message?
Oh yeah. I think it looks like Osanike. Osanike.
This is love that you lot love American football. We do. 2nd down and 10. Fake and a quick throw to A.J. Brown and tackled, blown up by Meek Robertson. What a read. What a play. TFL. 3rd down and 12.
See, he's got Branch's green dummy. We should give him all green dummies.
A Meek with a great read here. Beats the right tackle out there. Backup right tackle.
Just look how he sort of. You can tell when you read that back, he just hesitates a tiny little bit because he's going to take a while. He's going to take an outside route. He hesitates a little, and then bites on the pass. It's perfectly well.
Quarterback draw, and Hurts keeps going. Didn't go down, and gets the first down.
That's like that.
I don't believe they've got a first down on that.
That's like the who did it against us the other year? The receiver who did it, didn't he? We took him down and he just rolled off our defender and kept on running. I feel like that was against the Eagles as well.
Hurts, knees down. Knee is down.
Yeah, knees down there. Call the challenge that.
But is he short though?
I mean, he's pretty short. He's not more than 6 foot tall.
It's still a first down. I love your joke, but it's still a first down, so I'm sad. Gain of 12 on 3rd and 11.
Yeah, see, this feels like the drive now. This is what they've been threatening. That just feels like really bad for Hertz this year. It feels like he's a much better runner than that, to be going at.
It's so many tush pushes.
Yeah,
So
but
many.
again, he's not rushed much considering we're like well over halfway into the season now. The fact that he's not even broke 500 rushing yards yet.
Nice defensive play on a rush by Saquon off right guard. 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Still 8 minutes left in this first half. Feels like it's been a very slow game.
It's been going, what, an hour and 5 minutes at the minute?
And we're only halfway through the second quarter. Some games are done at the first half at this point.
After an hour.
Yeah. Some of ours have, if the completion percentage has been really high.
Well, true. We love to run the ball a lot, though. But
Yeah.
there's been a lot of punts in this one, so
Fake and drop off to Barkley, and Anzalone takes him down for a massive loss. Get in. 2nd down and 7, and Thor is in command. 3rd down coming, and 12 or 13 maybe after a 5-yard loss. That's a bigger loss than that. That could be 6.
It's huge.
Right, can we please not have quarterback draw again? 3rd and 15 after a loss of 8.
Just make it a bigger field goal.
Hertz takes a snap in shotgun, looks for a quick throw, and does make a quick throw to A.J. Brown, but he's going to be about 6 yards short after a gain of 9, 4th and 6.
See, they're playing up in man again. They're trying to get aggressive at the line of scrimmage. I like how they didn't just sit back.
6.5 minutes to go. Offense on the field. They're going to go for this at 4th and 6.
Kelvin's got a massive... If they can get a turnover on downs here, just don't fucking jump, please. Do not jump.
It's 4th and exactly 5, so a jump would give them a 1st down.
Thomas, stop. That's it, Thomas. Come up. Stop sitting so deep. Come up. Just keep coming up.
4th down and 5.
They're trying to make you jump. They're trying to make you jump. Don't do it.
Timeout.
Don't do it. There we go.
Timeout Eagles.
There we go.
And here comes the full start. Here comes the field goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, they don't really want to kick the field goal here because of the wind.
They don't want to kick the field goal because they've had all the momentum in this game. They've had great field position, and to walk away with just 2 field goals is poor from them. The law of averages would state eventually we're going to get something going.
You bloody well hope so. I tell you what, if they hit the field goal here and then we have a 6-minute touchdown drive to go up 7-6 and have the ball to start the second half, it's going to feel like a steal of the century.
I tell you what, Jared Goff, you can make up for this half by throwing one really hard in the Pete Davidson's smug ass face. That would forgive a lot of things.
Right, here comes a field goal from 34 yards. Snap is good, the hold is great, and the field goal is through. 6-0. Right, this is Goff's time now. I'll tell you what, the defense has played the best it has done all year. Comfortably.
Yeah.
Against this level of opposition and these names. Jonathan Foster has got to get some fucking points now. Giving very short fields is going to bite us sooner rather than later.
Did he actually say fucking, or were you using that for
No, he said it.
dramatization?
No,
Oh, okay, that's fine. Fair play.
I wouldn't put words in his mouth. Oh boy, come on. We haven't seen a lot of play action from the Lions. Generally.
We've not seen a lot of competent offense from the Lions.
We're not seeing a lot of competent offense from anyone.
No.
This has been a really poor game offensively.
No. Yeah, this is like watching Iowa versus Rutgers.
That's an insult to Iowa. given how they've played the last few weeks.
No, it's not.
Really? I thought Iowa on offense had been pretty handy.
Yeah, well, the scumbags couldn't beat USC, so.
Fair.
Oh, mind you, I had USC to win, so I don't really care, but still. Alright, it's like Purdue versus Rutgers this year.
Thank you. I'll take it. Jalen Hurts is 5 of 14 for 30 yards in the air.
Wow.
That's fucking shocking.
Now that is Iowa QB stats.
AJ Brown, 4 of 7 for 23. The Eagles have run 27 plays on offense and they have 71 yards. That is 3 yards per play. No, it's not. That is much less than 3 yards per play. 27, 54, 2.7 yards per play. Lions on offense have 71 net yards after the sack, but they've only run 20 plays, 3.5 yards a play. JSIX6IN says, I respect Pete. His dad died during 9/11. He was a firefighter. I think my favourite joke in the world is Jimmy Carr's on a comedy roast where he talks about Pete Davidson's dad. Some people will consider it in poor taste. I thought it was hilarious.
Just want to see how many drives. It feels like there's been a lot of drives in this game. Hang on. Get you up.
Kick away, recovered at the 5-yard line. Here comes Khalif Raymond breaking it right and then tackled at the 26-yard line. Lions taking over at that point. PK Jr. said, my son wanted to say hi and go Lions. Cheers, PK.
Do you know what number drive this is in the game so far? Bearing in mind there's like 7 minutes left of the second half.
I would guess 11.
12.
Some Lions games haven't had that number of drives in total in the whole game.
This is the 12th drive of the game so far. We've genuinely had some halves where we've had 3 drives. That's it.
Goff play action this time, going over the middle, tipped and incomplete.
Oh, that looked like it was heading towards Jihad Campbell there.
Another one from Jordan Davis, who has been dominating up front, getting in those passing lanes. Shit, this is just... Every time we try and pass, he's just there.
You know what? They need to give the guards some happy slappers so that every time he puts his hand up in the air, they can just like swat it down. Just like,
yeah.
Nope.
2nd down and 10. Play action again and throw. Timing route over the middle. Amon-Ra St. Brown to the 50, 45, 40 of the Eagles. And a big play for the Lions.
Oh, we needed that. We needed that big time. That was a good throw as well. On time. Perfect. Let the route develop. It's good pass protection from the line as well.
Amon-Ra and just gets lost in the zone coverage.
That was an awesome double play from Glasgow there. Helped Cole on and then picked up the late blitz. That's what he didn't do earlier when Bound got him.
Amon-Ra in motion this time. Takes a snap. Goff play action again. Well protected again over the middle. To Jameson Williams. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown.
Yes.
Come on then.
Jamo. Yes. Jameson Williams. What a play that is.
2 fucking plays. 2 fucking plays. Let's go. What timing on that throw? Oh, Jameson Williams, you motherfucker.
See. Oh, and JMO gets hit with an unsportsmanlike conduct.
And I'll tell you what, the 15-yard penalty with this distance on the field goal is going to hurt. Lions are kicking for the lead here.
What celebration did he do?
He jumped into the field to the posts and hugged it. Just jumped straight into the upright.
Oh, it's Jake Bates. We could give him a 30-yard kickback and he'd still get it.
Maybe, but this wins though. From the left hash.
His first kick, isn't it?
Kick is up. It's sliced wide right.
Oh, maybe we don't lead.
6-6. Eagles have the ball. Jameson Williams shaking his head, but he's the one who caused that penalty. Of course, he's the one who scored the touchdown. Kick was bad. The hold and the snap was both good, but Bates just pulled it.
Jameson Williams, he is so good. To be honest, that might have spliced wide from another 15 yards in.
Yeah. It's a hard one to throw at JMO because the thing is no one else on this team is scoring that touchdown. Big Aries has just clipped our response to that touchdown, I think.
You know what? Waymo is who Waymo is. I wouldn't change him. I don't care. I don't care if he does stupid things like that. He is who he is. We've got a team full of goody two-shoes. We need some misfits in there, and Waymo's that.
And I've just had it clipped. I didn't want it, but I've just been clipped. I'm just going to send it to you now on Discord. It's stupid.
Why?
Just watch. Jack Fox on to hold for the kickoff, which is away. And it's going to be short. It's going to be recovered at the 14. And all the way down to the 36.
You look like you're trying to run.
That was the noise I was making, but just internally. Right, first down and 10 for the Eagles.
You know what? Who did that?
That was Big Aries.
Big Aries, I will love you for all time. If you could edit Peter Griffin on top of that where he's going while he's doing the run, I would love you for all time.
Right, first down and 10 for the Eagles. First down and 10 at the 36-yard line of Philadelphia. Tie ball game, 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Yeah. Sorry, not accepting any criticism of Waymo today.
Quick throw towards AJ Brown, short the sticks. 9-yard gain, second down and 1.
It's a good play by Meek there.
At the 45-yard line, second and 1. Chance here for Philly to just go for this one because they have the tush push next up. And they are going to go for a big throw. Crosser to Grant Calcaterra for a 4-yard gain.
Brian Branch does the Goldberg spear. Love that.
Oh, that was Granson, sorry, at tight end, not Calcaterra. My bad.
Goldberg would have been proud of that one, Brian.
Yes, he would. First down and 10 at the 49 of Philly. Pistol formation here. Still waiting for the Lions' first sack. Handed off to Barkley with a run up the middle. And he manages to get up for a 5-yard gain. Second and 5.
This is my happy dance. I've been sent it on... I'm getting sent that clip on Twitter now as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it.
This is my happy dance.
Second and 5 now on the Lions side of the field towards the 46. Hurts gets it and is looking 2-step drop throw to the right-hand side and completely open is Jahan Dotson. 8-yard gain. First down and 10. Lions getting smashed. 3 minutes to go in this half, and the Eagles have put together a really nice drive here. 37-yard line now. Takes the snap. Fumble! Fumble! But Barkley got back on it. Loss of 3. 2nd down and 13.
All
Fumbled
right, John.
the handoff.
All right, John Madden. Fumble.
The snap was not great, and Barkley just punched the ball out of
You know what we
Curtis'
need to do?
hands.
We need to clip that fumble reaction and put it on top of your happy dance. Fumble, 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 fumble. I'm gonna do so much with that.
I don't want to know.
I've got all week off work.
Pistol formation. Hurts hands this one off. Oh, it's a great play. Great play. 20 yards or so. 18 yards for number 37. Great blocking for Tank Bigsby.
Oh,
First down and 10, and it's a 2-minute warning.
you know what? I will never begrudge anything for Tank. I love Tank Bigsby.
Great player. Didn't deserve to get jettisons out of Jacksonville. He'd done them such a big...
Tank Bigsby was one of the best running backs in his draft class. Everyone goes, oh, he's 5'8" tall. He's never going to make it in the NFL. Well, he has.
And, I mean, running backs are often 5'8". They don't get that tall most of the time.
The thing is, he ran for millions of miles in college, and everyone goes, oh, he's washed up. But, you put any guy in a rotation and give him a decent workload, they're fine. Doesn't matter what they do in college. As long as you manage his workload. He's not going to carry a Saquon-like workload, and that's fine.
Aiden has been a non-factor in this game.
Yeah.
What on earth happened with Jacksonville today? Bloody smashed the Chargers.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. Right, 2-minute warning. We're just about to come out of that in just a second.
Oh, all the JMO haters are out already. God's sake.
The thing is, if he was a slightly less good receiver, that wouldn't have been a touchdown, and then we wouldn't have had a 15-yard penalty to have suffered because we wouldn't have scored. I get that he needs to be better than that. He knows he needs to be better than that, but it wouldn't be a 6-6 ball game without him being able to absolutely burn them in coverage.
No. He is who he is, and people are just going to have to get used to it. Like, it's the stuff that happens. We put so much emphasis on being a goody two-shoes team that, like, eventually JMO's going to make a play that's going to win us something huge.
Yeah.
It's who he is. It's what he does. No one blocks like him. No one has his raw passion the way he does. And he has a side which, as he gets older, it'll mature out of him. Like, it's just something that'll happen as time goes along. But... Just the way people are so quick to go after him when he makes a mistake. Like they're waiting for him to make a mistake.
Yes,
just so they can have a go at him.
Big Aries said, it was funny, couldn't help myself. Oh Lord, I have no ability to do that, reader, dubbing over stuff, but if I have the time and can look into it, I will. I sent Matthew, you're safe for now, and they said, I sent the Twitter. So Big Aries is the person who tweeted it to you. Right, here come the Eagles then. From the 23-yard line, 1st and 10, out of 2-minute warning, handed off to Bigsby again with a huge hole. What is going on in run defense? He's got absolutely acres. It's a 6-yard gain, is it? 2nd down and 4?
I think he keeps threatening to run down the middle and people are biting on it. And then he just changes direction and he's gone. Oh, God. Why is it the JMO post? No one else is... All my other... I don't get anywhere near as many comments on my tweets as I do when it's a JMO tweet.
Minute and a half to go. Eagles burning this clock. JS asks, would you want AJ Brown? Every team should want AJ Brown. I don't care that he's a little bitch sometimes.
That's it. He's miserable.
Awesome.
This is my whole argument against us having a
Fake
goody
toss
two-shoot.
and throw quickly to AJ Brown. Slant to the 5-yard line. First down and goal.
This is the whole part about having a like the Eagles last year. AJ Brown was moaning, like the fans were moaning against Jalen Hurts. Like there was a lot of alleged disunity on that team. They went and won a Super Bowl because at the end of the day, they're just very talented and they still work as a team together. It's all right for a player to get frustrated. It's all right for a player to act out. It doesn't mean it's a locker cancer culture or anything like that.
Yeah.
It just means they're human beings who get frustrated at their job like every other one of us does.
First down and goal from the 5. Taking the snap. Hands it off to Barkley. Room there. Good tackle. He's a short.
Oh, I don't think he is. They'll give that. They've given it.
I think that the ball touched the ground. I don't think he broke the plane. But they will do in the next snap with a tush push, even if he is short.
No, I think he got there.
Let's see. The replay's coming up now.
Go down. His knees didn't go down too quick.
I think he's short.
No, he's not.
I think he's short.
That breaks.
They've turned it over on the field.
Oh, have they? Look close. Like you said, they're just going to push it over now, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, no, I don't think they have. Sorry. I heard some booing, so I thought they were calling it short. The referees are saying they don't think it's clear and obvious to reverse. I think that is clear and obvious. I think that knee is down.
I think that's over. That's over.
In some ways, I think the Lions should want this to be a touchdown to give them a bit more time, because they got 3 timeouts in 28 seconds. They can do something here. But if the Eagles have one more play, they can run off all the clock.
Yeah.
God damn it. What a drive by the Eagles. Dagger to the heart after we put a dagger to theirs. Tank Bigsby is leading the Eagles in rushing after 3 carries. Barkley has 11. Why are we having such a big TV timeout here? This seems unnecessary. Looks like it has been reversed. Second down and goal at the 1.
Oh. Delete that then. That's the trouble though. The defense has been out there for that long that even when you eventually get a touchdown, you're kind of already behind the 8 ball because your defense is tired now. So you're going to have to keep scoring.
Yeah. SW Line says, hi all. William B2290 says, if you don't have at least one live wire at DB and wide receiver, then you probably aren't a good team. Everyone needs them.
It's like, honestly, I get it. I really do. I just think but JMO's treated differently. He always has been treated differently. And, you know, while there are legitimate criticisms to be had in there, people go way too far with it. And people clown on him way too much. If it was any other player, they wouldn't. But for some reason, he's the one that draws the heat magnet to him, and it just goes too far in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
And it's been that way ever since he started. I mean, if you want him off the team because you think he's some sort of embarrassment and he makes these mistakes and that, then I can't help.
SW Line says, guys, why didn't Dan Campbell call timeout after the Eagles got a first down? That would have given the Lions offense more time. Half-yard line.
Which one? This one. I'd use the timeout here.
No, but they got a first down just before that run.
Oh,
the AJ Brown catch, it would have preserved another 35 seconds. Right, this is at the quarter-yard line, so this is going over, no doubt.
Unless someone punches this out. Yeah, he's over.
I don't know how many seconds they're going to put back on the clock there, but the clock at the moment shows 10. That's awful. Touchdown Eagles then makes it 12-6 pending the PAT.
We didn't commit very many men to that tush push. Look how many are just sort of sat opposite it. It's like obviously where they're going. 16 seconds.
(13-6) after the PAT is good. 16 seconds left. Lions probably have no time to do anything with this, pending a shit kickoff.
Either that or a return, but it'd have to be a pretty nifty, quick return.
Yeah, they got to get big yardage in limited time. It's just not happening.
Yeah, if you get a 15-second return, run it out of bounds at the 40 or something, then maybe, but...
But even then, with the wind... Right, or you could just take a shot here.
Yeah.
Just arm punt it by Goff and just see if you can get a JMO to catch it deep.
Yeah.
I wonder if you squib this if you're the Eagles.
Phillies, you probably... Oh, what they could do is squib it, accidentally hit one of their own players, it bounced to one of our guys, and then he's one-on-one. He can return it the length of the field. All you got to do is beat Jake Elliott.
Right, here goes Jake Elliott with the kickoff. He's going deep, and that is getting kicked out of the end zone.
His girlfriend's lucky.
What did I say?
He's going deep.
Oh. He's going deep. 16 seconds from the 35-yard line. Jake Bates, in order to try the record,
We've got 3 timeouts.
Only need 15 yards to try the record.
I'd give it a shot.
I would give it a shot too.
You can get two plays off here. You can get 2 plays off here.
Oh, they're fucking kneeling it.
Oh. Yeah. Probably best the way the offense is played.
Here are your halftime stats on the screen right now. Eagles lead 13-6. Hurts 4 for 14 and a touchdown on the ground. 9 of 18 for 63 through the air. Bigsby leads the team on the ground, 3 carries for 29 yards. Barkley is 11 for 28. AJ Brown 6 of 8 for 43. Lions, Goff 7 of 12 for 119, a touchdown and a pick. Montgomery 4 for 14. Jameson Williams 2 of 2 for 59 and a touchdown. And I need to take just a break, but the Lions have really struggled on the ground and it showed.
Yeah, that was a tough half of football. Offensively, at least, anyhow, they've just not really been able to get anything going. I think the play calling has been a bit too vanilla in some parts. I think we've shown aggression when we shouldn't have shown aggression, but then we've been aggressive when maybe we should have shown caution. It's been tough. But at the end of the day, been down 7. Given how the drives have gone in that half, I would probably have taken that. We are still in this game very much. We did defer, so we get the ball at the start of the second half. If you come out, you adjust. It's all about the adjustments here. You can come and score out of the half and level this game up then. It's a brand new ball game. You start again, and you do better going forward. But it's been tough, but the defense has been absolutely lights out. I've been so impressed with what they've done, especially given the field position they've had to work with as well. It's been, it's. Let's look at the Lions drive chart. This half, 3 plays, 12 yards interception, 3 plays minus 6 yards, 7 plays, 43 yards punt, 4 plays, 9 yards turnover on downs, 4 plays, 8 yards turned over on downs. Then you had the 3 play, 74-yard drive that went for a touchdown, but it's just no cohesion. It's tough when your offense isn't on the field very long. Your defense is having to keep going out there again and again. You saw right at the end of the half, the Eagles just put together 10 plays, 54 yards, 5 minutes, just like that. Your defense is tired, and they're going to score. You have got to adjust at the half. You've seen when you get imaginative with your play calling, when you start to take a few deep shots, use JMO and his speed to get to the edge out the backfield, lighten that box, allows you to run up through the middle. Like that first 7 play drive we had was really good. And then we kind of just let it slip by going very vanilla towards the end. But then the touchdown drive, big shot to Amon-Ra, big shot to JMO straight away after that. Eagles keep expecting you to go back to the run. They stack up a little bit more. They kind of leave the secondary on an island, and we took advantage of it. We played really well. So this Eagles defense is there to be had. I think we've just our traditional way of playing is tough. It just doesn't mesh very well against this Eagles defense. So just be fun. Go out there and get it a bit more. But defensively, we can't have asked for more there. The secondary have been tremendous. As Matt said, in terms of the stats, Jalen Hurts is what's he up to now? He's probably padded up a little bit more, but he's 9 of 18 for 63 yards. With no Kirby, with no Terrian, with no Reed, we're giving up just 50% of possession, 50% of attempts against us, and we're giving up 63 yards and a half. That's nothing. In terms of offensive yardage, they've only got 138 yards, the Eagles do. Bearing in mind we only have 144, but still, they're 2 of 8 on third down. So their third downs have been awful. Like, it's been so good. Time of possession, we're at nearly 19 minutes for the Eagles, just 11 for us. That is not sustainable. You've got to switch that around. You know, you're on par here to give your defense 40 minutes of work in this game, and that is just not going to work whatsoever. But yeah, this is all about the offense and how that can do. The defense has shown it can hang in this game. The offense has got to do it now. We did hold them to 13, Brad. That is, you know, we take the positives. We take the positives. Even in bad halves of football, we take the positives. The fact that we're down 7 is a massive positive to where we could have been in this game. So it's just about adjustments. The Eagles team, that what they've been so good at this year is adjusting at the half, especially defensively. They've been really good. We just need to find a way to adjust on offense now. But we've seen the way to do it. We can do it. I trust them. SW line, it's a shame after they tied the game, the Lions defense disappeared. I think it just got tired. The point is, when you are, it's all very well saying they make stop after stop after stop, which is great, but it's coming at a cost to them. And it will come to a point where even if your offense does start clicking, your defense is going to start giving up some plays because it just can't make stops forever. And that's kind of the point we got to there. We eventually came up with something on offense, but the defense has just been out there for so long. The Eagles will find a way to exploit you, and it just takes a couple of good runs from Bartley. AJ Brown gets a little bit more involved. We said it earlier. AJ Brown's going to get one off at some point against these DBs because it's a battered room. Saquon's going to pull off some big runs eventually. Hell, it's Tank Bigsby doing it at the minute, but you know they're just going to wear down our defensive line slowly but surely, and then they can get into the meat of the defense, which they have done. So, you know, the offense has got to be consistent. It's got to start consistently putting up points. Hell, even if it's only 3, keep the scoreboard ticking, keep yourself in distance, stop making your defense have to make stops all the time just to keep you in it. That's not the that's not the game to go there. That's not the way to do. Yeah, using JMO on the crossing patterns and the slants. We did that earlier. He got one earlier. We've hit him downfield, but yeah, you do that. You just open the defense up a little bit. I'd use him a little bit more down the middle of the field. Hell, we've not really used Amon-Ra in this game. We need to use Amon-Ra a little bit more as well. But I don't know. Maybe we're seeing the effect of not having Laporta today. Because Brock Wright has not been targeted, I don't think, so far. Brock Wright is another option just to open up the middle of the field a little bit, and this is maybe where we're missing him. We've not used Jameer in the passing game much either. I would get Jameer in the slot and try and match him up on some of these Eagles linebackers a little bit more, see if there's something there with him. Use both. You don't need to use Monty or Gibbs, you can use the pair of them. We've not seen Tesla that much either. Maybe time to give young Isaac a run out as well. Run behind Sewell, that's a big one, Attila. I don't know why we don't run behind Sewell a little bit more. You know, pull our Sheikah across to the right, have him double team up with Sewell, get a little bit of momentum, run outside the tackles a bit, but run behind your best run blocker. The Eagles love to run behind Lane Johnson because Lane Johnson just mauls out rushing lanes, and that's what he's good at, and that's what he's one of the best, been of the best of the league at doing for years. So run behind him, run behind your stars. We just haven't done it so much so far, but we love to run up the middle. It's the way we work. But yeah, I would just, Grandizer asks about adjustments I'd make. I would run behind Penny. I'd get more action going on that side of the field. I'd use JMO a little bit more, but again, it's just the variance of the play calling. The drive where we turned over on downs where we had 4 runs up the middle in a row, that's just not good play calling. Jameer's good, but it's not what he does. That's just a little too vanilla. At least one of those, you take a bit of a shot because the Eagles' defense just kept getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and the tighter it gets, the harder it is to break down. You're just kind of playing into their hands. It's exactly what we did against Minnesota. We played into what their defense wanted us to do, and it kind of feels like we've done it a bit with Philly today. So, just yeah, be a bit more inventive with it. That would be the other one. I don't know about you, Matt, but any adjustments you'd make?
I mean, I think we actually made the adjustments we needed to make on the final drive. We had 2 good passes for touchdown. And, do more of that. The running game clearly hasn't worked. Pass to open up the run. Primarily, I would be throwing the ball here. I don't like it because I think that actually does play into the Eagles' hands, but in some ways, there's no point in running it into their blooming arms either, and that's what we have been doing. It's not been working.
No. Like, we've ran it best when we've opened up the field.
Yeah.
And we've passed it a little bit. That's the best thing to do. We just never seem to subscribe to the ethos that, we have to we have to use the pass to open up the run. We're always stubbornly determined to do it the other way round. And teams cotton on to it. But when you've got that Eagles defense to sit back a bit, you've had success against them. And there's weaknesses to be found there. And hopefully Dan will find it.
Yeah, agree. There's still something here for the Lions, and I mean, they're only 7 down, and they have the ball. The Eagles have had 1 extra possession. I mean, at this point now, I will say credit to the Eagles, even though they've had nothing on offense. They then have a 5-minute drive to completely kill the clock and score a touchdown. They deserve credit, but the Lions should be able to come out of here, put a touchdown on the board, make it parity, and then say to the Eagles, do it again. Just keep daring them to do it again.
Yeah.
If we do not score on this first drive, there's a danger with how they tore apart our defense in the last couple of drives that we could get blown away here.
Yes, absolutely. Hang on, where was I? Grandizer. What is that to the right of you, Anthony? You're right. It's my tower. It's the tower for my PC. It's this big, massive granite thing. It takes up my entire desk. This thing is absolutely huge. But yeah, it's just what I use for my PC. It's got loads of pretty lights and stuff on it. Like Tom Grossi's one, which is lit up all bright green. Mine is red. Suddenly my camera... I think when you went away, my camera expanded its view because I can see a lot of my room now. My room is my room is a little messy. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. I've been at work all week, so it gets messy. It'll get cleaned tomorrow.
I'm not sure I ever really agree with Warren Sharp on very many things, but I've just put a tweet of his in Discord. I agree with that. Is Ratledge back in the game? He must be.
Possibly.
I agree with our defensive grades. Campbell has been immense tonight.
Yeah, the entire... you know what? To a man, that entire defense has been great. I think of everyone's made plays. Hutch was giving Lane Johnson fits earlier on. Aleem's made some big stops. DJ Reader had that massive
Run
run
stuff.
stop earlier.
I
and we
do
turned
agree
them
with their
over.
low Tyler PFS to low Tyler Lacey grade, because he's the one I can point to who hasn't had a great day because he kind of lost edge contain a couple of times, especially on some like not trick plays but like counter plays he didn't read particularly well. But that's the only one maybe, and you're scraping the barrel there.
I don't care about PFF grades. Screw them. They have
Right.
no idea what they're doing.
Here comes the start of the third quarter. We're coming out the break. Don't show the rushing yards for Goff as well. We just knelt down for -1, for fuck's sake.
This is only rush of the game.
AJ Brown has the tied most catches in the first half of his career. He better stop complaining.
Yeah. Do you think the Lions' defense is fatigued due to the season, or is it just the Eagles' style of play?
They've been on offense in a way that's challenging us.
They're tough. They play tough. Their receivers block tough. The running backs run hard. Like, Saquon and Tank Bigsby are two absolute road maulers who can run for days and hit you with such force. But the receivers block really well. The offensive line blocks well. It's an offense that's designed to pummel you into submission the way ours is. It's designed to make you hurt. And again, they've been out there for nearly 20 minutes of the first half, the Lions defense has. So, and they've had to make stops in bad field position, like in their own half. They've had to put a lot into this. So, of course, they're going to be tired. The Eagles play a brand of football which is not conducive to losing time of possession. You've got to win time of possession against them. Like here, you want a 6-7 minute drive and points at the end.
Here come the Lions. Look like they're going to throw a little pass out to Gibbs in the flat, and he's got the edge. Oh, he got pushed out of bounds after a gain of 14. But the Lions with a good start there. I thought Gibbs had that then. That could have been a house call.
I'll take a first down. It was absolutely critical we get a first down here. You don't want to go 3 and out and then have your defense right back out there again. Now you can settle a little bit. The pass protection was good. Is Decker playing at left tackle? That left tackle didn't look like Decker.
It is Decker.
I've not heard his name yet. He's not really had much of a...
Goff with a little check down to Gibbs again. Raymond misses his block, but another 10.5 yards for Jahmyr Gibbs in the passing game. 2 first downs for the Lions.
See, that's good. Don't just come out and run it. Now you're going to open it up a bit. The Eagles are going to have to put a few more resources towards defending against the pass. You're going to lighten up the box a bit. This is probably the time now to get your run game going. We'll see how they line up.
To be honest, I'm very willing to continue passing the ball like this until the Eagles show that they can stop this. 37-yard line of Philadelphia after they kicked the ball out of bounds, not out of bounds, through the end zone on the kickoff. Goff in shotgun. Right in motion, right to left. And now the handoff to Gibbs off left tackle. Good tackle by Jordan Davis after a gain of only 1, 2nd down and 9.
Yeah. I admire the gusto in doing that. But, you know, that's Gibbs 3 touches in a row now. Start spreading it. Don't just keep giving it to Gibbs. Let's get creative with the play calling now. He's had his touches.
Tell you what, Davis is such a handful, especially for someone like Glasgow.
And Jordan Davis was another one. They're like, oh, character concerns. He won't work well on a team. Well, he's looking pretty damn good right now. Like, again, it's you've got to be careful with these whole character things.
2nd down and 9, Goff with the throw to right in the flat, and he manages to turn up field. Could have only been a few yards. Instead, gets 3 or 4. It's going to be 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5.
That looks about 3rd and 6.
Looked like it was only going to be a gain of 1. Managed to turn upfield for a few more.
I just don't like it when you throw the screens that are unprotected. You're expecting Brock Wright to beat a man one-on-one. Like, I like Brock, but that's not really his game.
It's not his game at all.
You don't put him in the out. You don't put him in the open field with his back because his back was to the ball.
Yeah.
And then expect him to win a one-on-one.
3rd and 5.
Really well.
He did. Goff. 2-step drop, looking to throw, under pressure, throws, and incomplete towards Amon-Ra St. Brown. 4th down and 5. Timing was just ever so slightly off after Goff Goff felt some pressure, and the Lions' offense is staying on the field.
Yeah, I'd go for this. I think you've got to put a statement down at the start of the half. You could just getting to within four's no good now because, again, your defense is tired. You've got to try and keep this as close as you can. That was
catchable, but not.
It wasn't the best throw in the world.
4th and 5 from the 32. Jameson Williams in motion right to left.
I'd try and get it into JMO's hands quick here. JMO's the one who can separate quick enough.
Goff steps back, looking to throw over the middle, incomplete towards Jameson Williams. Turnover on downs. That one should have been caught.
I don't know. That looked pretty low.
It was low, but he should have caught it.
I called it though. Get it to JMO.
It hit his knee. He didn't even get his hands there.
That's not easily catchable. That.
It's not easily catchable. You're right, but rough.
Goff's just not having a good game.
He hasn't.
He's not getting enough. He's not getting enough zip on his passes. That I think I can think of at least 5 or 6 now. He's put towards a receiver's feet, not in stride. If you'd have given that in stride to JMO, then he could have housed that.
Wee woo. Penny Sewell limping off the field, leaning on Arashika for support after that failed 4th down, and Lane Johnson has been downgraded to out. So they're both right tackles in trouble here.
Christ, who the hell can we field if Penny's out? There'll be Skip coming in, won't it?
Yep. Fuck me, but I know that Sewell's obviously struggling with injury anyway, and he has done the last couple of weeks after he suffered something, but... Oh, jeez.
The thing is, though, if you lose this, you can't afford to rest him against the Giants. Like, there's no rest for the wicked here.
Yeah.
The Giants and that pass rush, like, you absolutely want Penny Sewell in for that game.
Such a good drive as well. It was such a good drive until it wasn't. But we went away from throw Gibbs the ball. And I know that you want to mix it up and you want to be unpredictable, but they didn't look like they could block that. So why did we go away from it? SW Line says, with the wind, I think going for it was the right call. I'm not questioning going for it. Going for it's the right call. You don't want to
absolutely.
You don't want to hit a 52-yarder in this wind. Especially since he already missed a 48-yarder on the PAT that was set back 15 yards.
It's just the accuracy of the throws is poor today. Not often we say Jared's having a bad one, but he's acting spooked today.
I mean, he's had games like this season. People were talking after Goff's most recent game, is this the best Goff's ever played? And it's like, demonstrably no. Goff is not having his best season by any stretch of the imagination. But you know what? The people who think he's having a good season are the ones who are watching his stats and not actually watching the fucking games.
I'd go as far to say this is his worst season since his first year here.
I think I agree.
I don't think he's had a worse season since he came here.
Hurst hands it off, big gap up the middle, but a great tackle by Tyleek Williams on Saquon Barkley. 2nd down and 6 after a gain of 4.
But I think this comes back to the whole... And for me, this comes back to the whole value of centre play again. I think he's missing Frank. When you've got the most dependable centre in the league with you and you've developed a rapport with him, it's very tough to replace someone like Frank, and it can show, it just shows how valuable they are to
again, run up the middle, well tackled again by Tyleek Williams. He does manage to drive forward for a gain of 5. It's 3rd down and 1. And JS makes a great point on YouTube. The Lions are 0 of 5 on 3rd down, 0 of 3 on 3rd down. We cannot make the most of the money downs. We have really struggled.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's not like we've been in a lot of... I think we've had 1/3 and double digits. Like, a lot of them have been a third manageable.
Here comes the tush push on 3rd and 1. And the Lions jump. And a false start is called. False start!
Thank Lord for that. That was Ty Leak who dived underneath, submarined. Oh, what's up, Philly? Yeah, the flag called. I mean, to be honest, look at Dallas Goddard. Shut up, the lot of you. Yeah, he does. He clearly false starts. Well
But the
done,
thing is,
Ty Leak. That's a perfect bit of shithousery from Ty Leak, that is.
the thing is, he touches his hand in the neutral zone, but then Tylee gets out of the neutral zone, and Steen is still mucking about with his hand.
I love that from Ty Leak.
Right, 3rd and 6. Can the Lions get off the field here on defense? Opportunity knocks. Hurts in shotgun, takes a snap, looking to throw, looking right, now looking left. He's going to try and get out for a big shot to the left-hand side towards Anzalone in coverage against the tight end Granson. No flags, 4th down and 5. Anzalone didn't get his head around, but didn't contact the offensive player. 4th down, punt unit coming out.
Tell you what, Ty Leak had a hell of a drive then. 2 run stops and forcing the false start on the touch push.
Well done, Anzalone, for not giving up a DPI there, because most defenders would, especially in coverage, especially a linebacker. Here comes the punt. Lions looking like they're going to rush this. And whistles. Delay a game on the offense.
Wee.
4th and 10. Lions gain an extra 5.
Yeah, that is an outstanding drive from young Tyleek Williams. That was.
Gives the Lions
2
a
runs.
chance here to go for this now on special teams. 4th and 10 instead of 4th and 5. Punt. Ooh, that didn't look great, but it's flying. And Raymond trying to claim he was contacted there, maybe? I don't know.
No, I think he took a bad angle on it.
That's amazing Anzalone didn't give DPI up there.
He didn't even touch him. Didn't even touch him. And you know
Right.
what? This is just bad. You know, because we can't pay him, and it really annoys me. He's pricing himself out here.
He's too old though. His value isn't going up. All he's doing is he's maintaining his value. He's never getting paid more. He's going to be 33 next year, I think.
Oh, but he's only 31 at the minute. I know we can.
Oh, he's 31.
stretch
Sorry. There's no way a 32-year-old is getting a pay rise. I'm sorry. It doesn't happen in the NFL, not at that position. I think we should be able to get him back on a 1-year, $6 million deal and just say, you know what, and run it back.
Yeah, hopefully. Because he's not. You just don't want to have to replace him. Like, replacing him's impossible. Oh, Eagles fans all upset with that. Well, Tyler just tell him not to be fucking around with his hand. I mean, to be honest, why did Tyler Steen call Tyleek's hand been there out? Because if they'd not have got the touch push, they'd have got an offsides. So why didn't he just let the call be an offside? You get an extra 5 yards instead of 1 from the touch push.
Yeah, I agree.
So, you know. So, I say it's a rookie. He's not a rookie. He's a first-year starter, obviously. But
Well, I think he was trying to tap his hand to force an encroachment penalty. By tapping his hand, you're trying to say the play started. That should be a penalty. I can see the offensive argument that by tapping his hand, that's the penalty because it is a neutral zone infraction. But the referees didn't call that. And then Steen clearly false starts because he's tapping his hand all over the place like he's going to start the play. Lions...
Steen should have just let him stay offside.
Yeah, I agree. Lions offense starts at the 28-yard line, driving to tie the ball game up.
This is the one. You've got to start now. You're only going to get so many stops, and you're only going to get so many chances.
Sewell's left ankle is heavily strapped, but he is out there.
You could break his ankle, he'd still go out there.
Goff with Amon-Ra in motion and goes back the other way, and it's a run by Montgomery off left tackle. Falls a long way forward, gain of 5 or 6, second down
That
and
looks
4.
like 6. That looks like 6. It's a very long 5, but that's a great first down. Now we've put ourselves in position just to open the playbook up again. We've not had enough of those 5 or 6 yard runs on first down.
We haven't had any 5 or 6 yard runs.
No, they just make life so much easier for you.
Yeah. Second down and 4, 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Come on. Raymond in motion. Goff with a quick screen to Gibbs. Big goal! Can he beat the man?
Oh, he comes back inside. He's done again. He's going! He's going! He's got to the 24.
Down at the 24-yard line. The screen came out at the perfect time. And exactly when he said, 2nd and 4, we can mix it up here. And that's the result.
That blocking from the offensive line. Watch them all come across here. 1, 2, 3... And then 1 missed tackle, 2 missed tackle, 3 missed tackle, 4 missed tackle, 5 missed tackle.
It's Amon-Ra on the outside and Sewell pancakes someone at the 24-yard line now. Goff in shotgun. Lots of receivers to the right. Right in motion, right to left. Hands it off to Gibbs, trying to cut on the outside. Only gains himself 1.5 yards, second down. And 8.
Could you imagine being a 180-pound wet defensive back, seeing Penny Sewell running up in your grill? I'd just lie down and go, mate, don't bother. I'm just going to lie down. I'll let the play happen.
I'll tell you what, I don't like Gibbs running off tackle there.
No.
It doesn't make sense anymore. It hasn't worked all night. Gibbs in the backfield again in shotgun, second down and 8. You've got to pass it now.
You need to get yards here.
3rd and short. It's got to be 3rd and short. Second down and 8. Goff in shotgun. Hands it off on a draw play. And Gibbs gains...
That'll do.
4. It's going to be 3rd and 4.
You've got 2 downs to get 4 yards here. This is 4 down territory. You keep going.
It is, but if it's 4 down territory, do you run it on 3rd?
No, because that's too predictable.
I agree. So play action it then.
Yeah. Exactly. This is where you use Amon-Ra. Use Amon-Ra here.
Oh, they are light in the box here. JMO in motion.
I think they're trying to tempt us. I think they're trying to tempt us into it. Watch those safeties come right to. If we hand it off, watch those 2 safeties come crashing down.
Goff hands it off. Big gap. Gibbs gets there and some more. Gets 8 yards. First down and 10.
That just felt like a gimme. That felt like a gimme. That kind of felt like the Eagles invited us to do that. They invited the wolf into the house, and the wolf said yes.
First down and goal from the 8-yard line. I tell you what, if the Lions can tie this up, it still feels like a steal.
It does.
Goff throws to Williams for a gain of 3.5. Second down and goal from the 5.
I like the goal. I like the goal to throw first. No worse than getting a run stuff there and then just... You're a bit closer now. This is where you can start running it. The closer you get, the better you are. The better your odds of running it in.
I think play action again still looks tasty here.
What are we at? We're at about the 5?
At the 5. 6.
We're at 5.
At the 6.
We're at the 6. Get another 2 or 3 yards here. You got 2 chances.
Can't run this. Can't run this. We do run it. Great seal-off block by Sewell, but Gibbs, if he kept his feet, would have been in, but couldn't.
Yeah.
It's 2-yard gain, and it's 3rd and 4. It's still 4 down territory, but this is... They ran that right into the strength of the Eagles. That never looked good. That was never on.
No.
Reed Blankenship with the tackle.
Yeah. What a hit from him. Oh,
with the helmet.
I'm gonna love Reed for all my days.
3rd and goal from the 4. This is a passing down, and the Eagles know it.
Is it? I reckon we run again here.
Right in motion, we do run again. Gibbs up the middle, no gain. 4th down and 4.
Oh.
Should not have run that ball. It never looked on.
Why are we running at Jordan Davis?
We
And at least
we're sending in the field goal unit. Oh, are we? No.
no,
Sorry,
go for it.
Chris Collinsworth called it that we were sending in the field goal unit, but we're not.
I'd just go for it, because even if you don't get it, the Eagles are in a rough spot. You trust your defense to pin them back and get a safety or something.
Come on.
Come
Please.
on, Dan. This is Amon-Ra territory.
Tesla is in the game. Amon-Ra in motion. Goff looking that way under pressure, has to throw quickly towards Amon-Ra. Incomplete. Adoree Jackson in coverage. Goff on the turf. There was a man free streaking across. Missed him. Another turnover on downs. The 4th turnover on downs for the Lions tonight. Should have hit the crosser in the shallow. I don't agree with the people saying go for field goal. I do like the choice to go for it there, but it's just pressure off the right-hand side forces Goff into a quick throw, and Amon-Ra, I think he might have even stepped out of bounds. Oh, that sucks.
But again, if we need hard yardage, why are we not using Monty
Yeah, it
in
doesn't
this
make
situation?
sense.
If you're going to run someone at Jordan Davis, run Monty at Jordan Davis.
SW Line says he had Wright or Tesla open at the goal line, but the pressure forced him. Yeah. Grandizer says, Matthew, you never agree with us to go for the field goal. Look, if it's 4th and 10 there, absolutely go field goal. I think I would be in favour of going for it there. 4th and 6 or better? 4th and 7, I think, is a field goal.
You're not going to win the game with field goals is the problem.
Maybe not, but the thing is, if you're on a down and distance, which makes it unlikely for a conversion no matter what, then you might as well kick the points, because then a touchdown wins you the game, doesn't tie you the game. You know,
it does.
Getting points on the board does help, but
I can stomach either resolve to that. If you take it or you don't take it, I can understand the reason. I wouldn't be upset with either, really, but you know, I don't think we're going to get many trips into the Eagles' red zone, so I kind of feel like when you're there, you've kind of got to try and make them pay. That's where I'm at fully. Going to Discord, the first comment is, can they stop running it up the fucking gut?
Yeah.
Preach.
But the thing is, running it up the gut, running it with Gibbs off tackle, none of it is working.
No. Nope.
I don't understand, by the way, when they advertise the Premier League, why do they say Arsenal versus Spurs? If they're going to say Arsenal, why not say Gunners? Spurs are the nickname. Anyway, 1st and 10 for the Eagles, backed up at their own 4. Chance for the Lions here. Potentially. Hurts takes it, he's going to throw. Pressure! Timing throw towards AJ Brown. Out of bounds. Well defended by Rock Yassin. 2nd down and 10. And Hutchinson walked the right tackle back into Hurts' lap there.
See, this is the thing now. If we're still thinking positively, which we are, you get a stop here, you are ideally going to get the ball back in Eagles' territory. So, you know, we've got to just keep hammering on this door.
Oh, Goff got banjaxed on that throw. Shit.
That's my word, biatch.
Yeah, well, I'm learning from the best.
Oh, well, yeah, true.
Thank you. 2nd down and 10 from the 4. Another throw from Hertz. A quick one. No, under pressure now. Hutchinson can't get there. He's going to throw on the run. Oh, what a throw to Jahan Dotson. A great hit by Branch, and he's going to get flagged for that, and he's holding his knee. Branch is really hurt there.
What's he getting flagged for? He just tackled him. Get lost. He just tackled him. What's he getting flagged for?
I'm trying to guess. Yeah, helmet to helmet.
Oh, get out of here.
But it is, though.
It's not forcible contact.
It is. It's massive forcible contact to the chin. It is.
I feel like you see those all the time.
Branch is in a terrible way.
That's like a 50-yard play now as well. See, and that's the trouble. The defense is just going to start giving up. It's going to crack eventually. The defensive line needed to do a better job there.
Branch is very unlucky because it's the only play he can make.
Who lowers his...
Branch absolutely hits the crown of his head into the knee of the offensive player. It is definitely a flag.
He's still out there.
He led with the helmet, hit him in the chin. The rule says that is a flag.
Yeah, but he's so close to him. It's like he can't lower his head to it. Like where his head is.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, but see, that's the rule.
You have got to lower your head and force contact.
Pitch out to Barkley, and God, he just beats a man there. Had him banged to right.
Like Barnes.
Second down and 5 after a gain of 5. It should have been a tackle for a loss.
Again, this is where tiredness is creeping into it. Just a few tired legs out there now, a few tired plays, but that's what the Eagles' offense does to you.
TJ says that Branch has a habit of leading with the helmet. He does. And sometimes if you get your helmet on the ball, that's the right play because he forced a turnover, but sometimes he gives up 15 yards and it puts his health at risk. Here come the Lions with a blitz and under pressure, and down goes Hertz. Hutchinson with a sack. A massive sack. That's about a 20-yard loss. Fucking get in there.
And Tyleek finishes it off.
2nd and 4 becomes 3rd, and, well, you started this at the 41. How far back does he get before he's contacted? Back to the 51. It's a 10-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and 14. Hutchinson beats the right tackle, ends up first person there. Roy Lopez finishes it off. 3rd and 14. Come on. Convert this now, defense. Stay in the game.
Is he doing the fly Eagles fly thing?
I think so.
Is he mocking them?
Takes a snap and Hurts well protected. He's going to throw for everything. 1-on-1 deep with AJ Brown, incomplete, well defended by Rock Ya-Sin, who throws Rock Ya-Sin away. AJ Brown, no flag. 4th and 15.
Oh God, this is so frustrating. The Eagles are there to be had. They are not a good football team. They're so fraudulent. It's just our offense just is not getting going.
Point of order. What? The Lions also appear a bit fraudulent.
Yeah, well, I'm a Lions fan, so fuck that. I'm taking logic out the window.
Raymond managed to get some positive yardage on a return out to the 15.
Can we get a new kick returner? I'm fed up of him.
What?
I'm fed up of it. He's making some really rough choices on his returns this year.
Yes,
he's making some really rough return. Like, at least bring in some competition if Varkey can ever be asked to get healthy. He's just making. He has made a lot of boneheaded decisions this year. This is going back throughout when you were away and I was doing these things. He is making some idiotic decisions.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
I know he's about to break the Lions' record for most return yards or whatever, but
those boneheaded decisions are sometimes the reasons why he breaks them massive too. You take the rough with the smooth with this.
It just feels like there's a lot more rough than smooth right
I,
now.
I agree. I agree. Big Aries says, if you're learning from the best, does that mean Ant is going to learn how to dance from Matthew?
Hang on, let me see. Do I get this right? Oh no, have I got to do it faster?
Yeah, you got to do it much faster, and you got to get those hands
Gotta
up.
get it up. I feel like I missed a motivator.
I don't think the Americans are going to know who that is.
The Americans know Mr. Motivator. Weirdly enough, we had this conversation not so long ago. There are Americans who know. Mr. Motivator's done like a tour over there.
Okay.
Mr. Motivator's he's like worldwide. He's like Mr. Blobby. They know who Mr. Blobby. They know Mr. Blobby is.
What a reference!
I don't remember. Mr. Blobby went to, was it New York or something? Like Mr. Blobby went over there.
Oh man. Oh, I used to love Mr. Blobby as a kid. Blobby, 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 Blobby.
I just loved his reactions when Noel Edmonds used to tell him off and he used to walk into the corner and just
Blobby!
because when they did the announcement, like Nolan was like, "Oh, I'm going to America," and then Mr. Blobby comes running down with his suitcase, like kind of half folded with everything out of it, and he's like, "Oh, you're not coming with." He just sends him away, and he just walks off with this sad, dejected walk, and it's like, "Oh no, you can come, really." And he just like runs up and starts hugging him and throwing him everywhere. It's quite funny.
PK Jr. says, "Am American, have never heard of Mr. Motivator. You have not lived, sir." 2:57 to go in the third quarter.
Not every
Lions on
American will have
offense.
heard of Mr. Motivator, but he's a pop icon. He's a cultural icon.
Tesla in the game again. Goff under center. Play action under pressure. Well blocked and incomplete. Throw to Amon St. Brown. I tell you what, are we not getting DPI anymore because he was early there? Quinion Mitchell got there way early.
I don't know. It's one of those. He looks really close, but it's the TV view. He looks really close. We need a. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, that's a hell of a stat. 2nd down and 10.
I'd need to see a second look at that. It did look like early, but again, they're right at the other side of the field, so you can't tell.
Oh, incomplete. Tipped ball towards Tesla. 3rd and 10. I tell you what.
I loved how Reed had a look around, wondering whether to try and sell that as a catch. He had a look to see where the refs were, because you saw him kind of half start to celebrate, and then he's like, "Nah, refs seen it."
Goff
I thought
got
that was
hit
quite funny.
very, very late then.
Mm,
I don't understand how that's not roughing. 3rd and 10.
because it's not against the Lions. It's only roughing if it's against the Lions.
Come on. 3rd and 10. Need to have it. Screen to Gibbs. Plenty of room. 1st down Lions and more. To the 35, 40. And stopped at the 45, at the 40.
No, he's still going. Oh, what a run. That's an angry run for the ages, that is.
We really needed that. At least it's flipping the field one way or the other.
I'm just going to say, I hate the whole pass thing, but it worked. If that had been a 3 and out because it was all passes, we'd have had words.
But I think in terms of structure of the game, we've done run, run, run. We've done run, pass.
2,
We've done pass, run,
3, 4. How many missed tackles has Jameer forced this game? It feels like a billion at this point.
It doesn't, yet he has very few rushing yards. Toss play to the right-hand side. Montgomery, I thought he might have tried to throw that big hole for him.
What
7
a
yard.
block that was.
7-yard gain, 2nd down and 3 up to midfield.
I don't know who that was. That looked like Cole on that did, who made a right block on that one. They executed that perfectly.
Yeah, they did. Well, we haven't seen that wide pitch for some time.
No. This is what I mean. You know, instead of using Jameer as a running back in this game, he seems much more effective as a receiver. So let's start lining him in the slot. Because all the other receivers aren't having that much luck.
Goff.
I think Monty's
Play
in
action,
now.
naked boot and throw incomplete towards Brock Wright. 3rd down and 3.
Monty was in on that play.
But he booted into 2 unblocked defenders.
Hmm.
Lucky to just get away with that.
Yeah.
3rd and 3, what the fuck do we do here? This is the situation all game that we've really struggled in.
I feel like they're going to try and run it.
3rd and 3 at the 45-yard line of the Eagles.
I feel like they're going to try and run it.
We should run it right. There's a
draw
huge
play.
gap here.
There'll be a
Huge
draw
gap
play.
to the right. Goff, no, he's going to throw, and throws tipped again by blooming 98. Jalen Carter, 4th and 3. Lions have to go for this.
Yeah, you're running out of time in the game now. Your defense could make a stop. I think you've got to carry on bidding.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. Don't do half of one and half of the other.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a hell of a play. He's well guarded, but yeah, they've battered a lot of passes today.
4th down and 3 at the 45-yard line. Brock Wright in motion draws Quinion Mitchell.
It's got to go to Amon-Ra, this has. But the connection's not been there today.
Throw incomplete towards Amon-Ra St. Brown. What the fuck was that? Nowhere near.
Oh,
Goff is...
turnover on downs 5.
And Eagles are in plus territory again. 45-yard line of theirs. They only need to get a little bit to be in field goal range. What is that a throw from Goff? That's way off. I don't understand what that throw is. Right, Lions defense again has been thrown down the gauntlet. Please bail us out of this. Eagles offense on the field in pistol at their own 45. Takes a snap, hands it off towards Barkley, trying to get the outside. Now comes back inside. Well held in terms of contained. Tackle for a loss. 1 yard loss, 2nd down and 11. TJ 2636, $5 super chat. Thank you very much, TJ. Says, Dan Campbell looks lost. He's finding it in fits and bursts, and that's the problem. And it was the problem for the Packers last week, is that they had some good plays, but never all together in a drive.
The trouble is, he's not got the interior run game. That's a massive loss from your playbook when we can't run it down the middle. So it's affecting how he calls the game.
2nd and 11, Lions bringing a blitz, and they have thrown a little Barkley throw. Really nice done by Hurts, but there's a flag on the play.
Rock your sim with another good tackle.
It's a 7-yard gain on 2nd and 11 for 3rd and 4. What is this?
Is AJ hurt? Is AJ hurt?
Yes! Yes! Roadblock on the offense. It's a 15-yard penalty, and it's going to be 2nd down and 26 here. That's never a flag. That's a really bad call. That's a really, really bad call by the referees. There's no way in hell that should be a penalty. This will be the last play of the half. I don't think they'll run this, to be honest. Right. We are going to the 4th. Jahmyr Gibbs leads the team in receiving, by the way. Just saying that right now. Just trying to update the stats. Very quickly. Why do I always feel like I'm woefully underprepared here?
This is really, really starting to annoy me.
But
We should be winning. This game is here to be won. I don't want to hear how they're the Super Bowl champions. I don't want to hear how we're in Philly. This game is there to be won. It is there on a platter, and Jeeves is saying, "Here, sir, here is today's vintage victory. Take it." And we're there just going, "I don't know. I've eaten
Yep.
for lunch already. I might fill up on the day. I don't really know whether I want it or not." It's like, just take it.
right, here's the stats for you. Eagles-Lions, 13-6 lead for the Eagles. Big second down and 18 coming up. Hurts, 4 of 14 and a touchdown on the ground. 11 of 23 for 104 through the air. Barkley, 16 for 47 on the ground. A.J. Brown, 6 of 10 for 43 yards. The Lions, Goff is 13 of 26, so both quarterbacks are at 500 or less in completion rate. 13 of 26 for 228, a touchdown and a pick. Gibbs is 11 for 28 on the ground, but he is 5 of 5 for 107 yards through the air. J-Mo is 3 of 5 for 61 and a touchdown as well. I mean, Ant, I think you hit the nail on the head here by saying Gibbs looks more effective through the air. The stats are bearing that out.
Yeah. It's, use them. But you know what? We're going to repeat this for the millionth time, but I know we've done it once or twice, but have the two back sets in there now. Why are we not using both of them in there? Keep Gibbs hidden in the backfield with Monty, and then all of a sudden, the Eagles defense have a choice to make. Are they going to risk Gibbs leaking out from the back? Are they going to put more attention on him? Then we can hand it to Monty, the vice versa. Are we going to give it to Monty? And then, it's make them think, because they can't handle Jameer today. When Jameer finds open space, they can't deal with him. So have the two back set in there to create uncertainty about what he's going to be doing.
Here they come. 2nd and 18 from the 37 after the penalty. Pressure! Hutchinson almost got there. Now Hurts escapes. Campbell in pursuit.
That's fine. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No, it's fine. Hurts is injured, is he?
No.
He looks okay.
He's just been a little so-and-so. Oh, yeah. Push Barnes in the back. He's fine.
He's still in bounds. As
That's in
Collinsworth
play.
for once rightly says, he is in play when the hit is made. And actually, you know what? Very little contact is made.
Yeah. He just falls awkwardly. If you don't want to be hit, then slide.
3rd and 11. Big play for
Get
the
off.
Lions defense. 44-yard line of Philadelphia. What can they do here?
Playing
Hurts,
press, I like.
again, under pressure. Hurts trying to escape out to his right,
Liam
throws and
flushes him.
caught, but it's
Liam-
caught, but it is. There's a flag. There's a flag.
Liam did a
Fourth
good
down.
job flushing him there.
4th down and 3. It's flags on Detroit. It's a hold. 1st down coming for the Eagles. They accept the penalty, despite Mike Tirico saying that this was a 1st down. He caught it short by about a yard, so they accept the penalty. They only get a net of 5 yards instead of 10, but they get a new set of downs.
They've not even shown the hold. Where's the hold? Come on, TV, show us the hold.
No time. 1st down and 10 for the Eagles. 14 minutes to go.
I want to
Eagles
see the
get
hold when this is done.
Takes a snap and hands it off, and running off left tackle with a blocker in front. There's a flag on the play. Hold. Coming back. 1st down for Saquon, but this should be coming back. It is a hold on Jordan
Okay.
Mailata.
We'll take that hold.
1st and 20 coming up now. Yeah, that's going to be called all day.
Yeah, Anzalone draws it.
He was bear hugging him.
He threw him into Mohammed as well to stop Mohammed. So that's like a double hold.
It's a 9-yard penalty because they claimed it was 1 yard downfield. First and 19 at the 40-yard line. Hertz takes the snap and hands it off again to Tank Bigsby. Tackle by Hutchinson.
It's going to be about 2nd and 14, something like that.
If the Lions cannot stop them and they get a field goal here, this game is as good as done. They need to keep this to within 7 because they've only scored 6 points in 3 quarters. What makes you think they can get 9 or 10 now?
Yeah.
Lions need to hope that they can hold it to 13-6.
That's a hold on Hutch. Did you see that hold on Hutch then?
I did. 2nd and 14, and here come the Lions again. Under pressure, timing route, throw to Devonta Smith. Great tackle by Arthur Millett. 3rd down and 6 after a gain of 8.
Oh, dear. That clock's starting to tick ominously now. I don't know how he does it, Jeff Stoutland, but he does.
Right, 3rd and 6 from the Detroit 48. Need to get to the 41 and a half. Empty set for the Eagles. Quarterback draw, all the room in the world. He's done it once to great effect. The Lions did not learn there was no spy, and that is 1st down. Philly. And they are in field goal range now.
Clock's working against us. It's that clock I'm worried about now. It's just that big chunk of change that you're losing, and you're now...
Frankly, this game has gone on too long, and we've been too shit to expect anything from this game on offense.
Yeah. First down and 10. Really quick.
Yeah, it has. We're at the Detroit 36 here, 1st down and 10. 11 minutes to go. The Lions cannot afford to concede here, but it's an empty set again. Is there any spy this time? There is a spy, and Hertz is going to throw the one-on-one ball deep down the field towards Barkley, incomplete.
Thank God for that, because that was going for a touchdown if he landed that.
Overthrew it by about 3 yards.
Stops the clock at least.
Barkley versus Campbell on the outside. Double move, and Campbell did relatively well.
Yeah.
Second down and 10. Can we force them into a 3rd and long situation here? We need it.
We do.
Because this would be a very hard field goal from this range.
And second and good 10. Field position if they miss it.
Yeah. Pressure on Hertz. He's escaping and he throws it away towards Jahan Dotson. 3rd down and 10.
That's a great play. Just keep chasing him away. Clock stops again. As long as that clock stops moving.
I'll tell you what, Al-Qadim Mohammed has really showed up here in the second half.
The whole defense has showed up. They're playing their absolute asses off. You know, I know they've not had a lot of fancy sacks and interceptions and stuff like that, but this might be one of the best defensive performances we've witnessed in years.
And it comes off the back of an incredible defensive performance against Washington as well, but against a much better team. 3rd and 10. Yeah. Here comes a snap. He gets it away. Looks for a quick throw to the outside. And Rock Ya-Sin can't get the pick, but A.J. Brown makes the catch. It's a 6-yard gain. It's 4th and 4. And often comes the field goal unit.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
We'll take it, but if this goes through, it's a very uphill climb for the Lions.
It's an uphill climb anyhow, the way this offense has been playing. But you've just got to hope that eventually something snaps and they find it.
From the right hash, he's going to be kicking
from the
39-yard line. It's a 49-yard attempt. This hopefully is swirling, but the wind isn't really getting up at the moment.
I'm going to try and blow it.
And it is good. Straight down the middle by Jake Elliott.
No.
16-6.
That didn't work. Damn it. Right.
Backs against the wall. What you got, Lions?
Oh, look at that long snapping. Isn't that beautiful?
Sexual healing. We put ourselves in that situation again, and they hardly got anything on that drive. But they had such a short field. That's all they needed to do. We've really shot ourselves in the foot every single time here.
Yeah.
I know it's the Dan Campbell way, and I know that we support going for it on 4th down quite a lot. But if they had played the field position game, there's an argument here that this could be 7-6.
Yeah.
This is just hard to stomach the way that this has gone down.
Oh.
TJ says that the Lions' offense is looking very JV tonight. I'm not sure junior varsity is quite fair, but it's not looking great, and Goff is the main culprit, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Because I think the play calling's been fine. I think that we've isolated some people in good situations. I think, Amon Ra had a few that he should have had, or not he should have had, that we should have had because he got free. JMO could have had one that was just not thrown well enough. There was that 4th down we just threw where Goff was thrown to complete thin air. Like, Goff squarely has to take the blame for tonight. Play calling's fine. Defense is fine. Execution on offense has been the problem. And it has been for a lot of this season.
Yeah. And I find it hard to believe that it's just because we've lost a couple of interior offensive linemen.
I agree.
It's more than that. Like, the Eagles in successive seasons have lost Kelsey and Becton. I mean, they're doing pretty decent. They're working without Lane Johnson tonight. They're still finding a way to win.
The fake punt was egregious. That throw should have been had.
It was the wrong type of fake, but like Jack Fox has got an arm. I would have snapped it back to him and get him to throw it. Again, you're asking to win the line of scrimmage in a short yardage situation against Philly. I just don't think that's wise. Like, I think you fool them by throwing it all the way back to your punter and then the punter throws, because then their special teams is caught by surprise.
Jacob Sailors with the kick return out to the 28-yard line. Lions are going to start from there.
It's put up or shut up now. This is it. Put up or shut up.
Put up or shut up quickly.
See, I will say the Vikings did this today against the Bears. They were gash for 3.5 quarters against the Bears, and then they just did 2 drives. 2 drives, both in touchdowns. They still lost, but they found that offensive rhythm when it mattered. All you need is that one drive to get in, and then it breaks open. But now you've got to do it. And you want to be shifty with the clock as well. This is not the time for a 6-minute drive or anything like that. You've got to force the tempo.
Goff, change the play to a Gibbs run, and he gets 11 yards on 1st down. 1st down, Detroit.
It's better. It's better.
SW Line says, when you go 0 for 5 on 4th down, you're not going to win too many games. That's 5 turnovers. Agreed.
Yeah, because we've now technically turned the ball over 6 times with the interception.
Yeah.
It's you're just giving them more drives. The fact that we've given up 16 points on what feels like about 11 Philly drives now is remarkable.
Goff in shotgun. 11 personnel.
Stop using all the clock.
Goff, under pressure, throws the ball away towards Brock Wright. 2nd down and 10, but someone got Pete off the snap there.
They're using all the clock. There's no urgency here whatsoever. You've got 9.5 minutes, but you need 2 scores. And you might need 3 if Philly at least get 1 more score in this game. So you've got to hurry the tempo here. You can't... Sewell.
It's Ratledge. Sewell
one of
came
them
out to the edge rusher that was coming around.
Yeah.
Second down and
Yeah.
10. That he should have
Rat-
shifted over, but Ratliff was too slow.
It's not been his best game, but he did get hurt.
He did. Goff asks for it on 2nd and 10. Takes a snap. Well protected this time. Quick throw, but low towards Amaras and Brown, incomplete.
Again. Why is he throwing so weak?
Because Goff's just not playing well.
He's
not feeling it.
No.
He's
13 of 28. He's less than 50%. He's an efficiency thrower. When your efficiency thrower is going at less than 50%, then something's not right.
Yeah, the thing is, Hurts is also at less than 50%, but he can get away with it because he's got his legs to bail him out on 3rd down.
Yeah.
3rd and 10, Goff with throw here towards the sticks. Well defended by number 8. Adoree Jackson, 4th down and 10. Lions have got a punt here. And with it, they're punting away the game here. I don't think you should go for it, but at the same time, this is just it.
You've got to play the numbers. You've got to hope that Fox can drill them far enough back to force them into a mistake.
I'll tell you what, it's only a 10-point game. If you can pin them deep, a safety makes it a 1-score game.
Yeah.
Fox with the kick.
That's a monster.
Oh, it's touched!
His own man hit him. Oh. His own man hit him.
His own man was pushed into him.
No, his own man just hit him. They'd call that a flag if he was pushed into him.
He was pushed into him.
He wasn't. That's not a...
But it wasn't called a flag, but the Lions had a chance there to get on that ball. Shit.
It's deep punt, though. They're 11? They ain't
Something
got much
like
field
that.
position to work with.
But all we can do is try and get a pick 6, and they're just going to run the ball.
Yeah.
There's no need for them to do anything other than run the ball right now.
Yeah. Yeah, let's put Monty in at quarterback. I like that suggestion.
The Lions on 4th down have been turnover on downs every single time. Yay, come on. Eagles on offense have been so bad.
Oh yeah, the Eagles. This does nothing for the Eagles. I mean, again though, I will say, what is it, Matt? Defense. They've not given up a single point in the second half so far.
Is that right? Is that
Have we
seriously
scored
right?
since the half? Have we scored? We've not scored since the half, have we?
We haven't scored. We've been scored.
That's what I mean.
Sorry.
I'm talking about the Philly defense in close games. I told you that stat the other day. How they give up so few points in the second halves of games.
But they've only scored 3.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. They've got a subpar offense, which has been bailed out by an elite level second half defense. And you've just seen the plays they've made there. They're just blanketing. They're just everything we're throwing at them, they're repelling. And again, this is, 8, 9 of these guys are they're still in the rookie phase of their NFL careers. They're all so young. And they are already one of the best second half defenses in the league. It's scary. But they're just blanketing everything. I've got the numbers here. What was it? In their wins, Cowboys, second half shutout. Chiefs only got 7 points in the entire second half. Rams only got 7 points in the entire second half. Bucks 5 points in the fourth quarter. Vikes 6 points in the fourth quarter. Raiders got 7 points in the second half. That's it. We've got nothing. Oh my God, to think the Bears are going to be winning the NFC North. Leading the NFC North after this is absolutely sickening.
1st and 10, Hurts hands no fake and throws it to Dallas Goddard, who goes out of bounds, but the clock is going to continue going. Barnes was the man covering him, but 1st down and 10, and ay.
I like you very much.
Ay. Hey. Right.
This
Philly.
is what is called death by 1,000 cuts.
First down and 10. We said all they're going to do is run the ball, so of course they went play action. First play, Sirianni calling a great game.
Well, now he is.
No, but the thing is, I don't think the Eagles' issues have been caused by him on offense.
You know what? I despise 2nd and 8s because it's basically a first down.
Second
sorry,
and 8?
sorry, 2nd and 2. They're basically a first down, and like when you're battling against the clock, it's just pure torture. Like even if you get a stop on 2nd down, then they convert it on 3rd down, and you lose even more clock and 8 minutes.
How often until 2nd and 4 becomes two tush pushes because they can get 2 yards on every single one?
Yeah.
2nd down and 2. It looks like they're running a normal play here, killing all of the clock, calling Tiger Woods, and Barkley should have been caught in the backfield there. Well done by Anzalone. It's only a gain of 1, but third down.
But that's what I mean.
1.
That is the worst possible outcome for us now. Because we're just more clock's going to drain, and they're more likely going to convert this.
Well, I mean, we're done. There's no way back from this.
You know what? We could do tomorrow's show. Stock up and stock down for tomorrow's show. Stock up the entire defense. Stock down the entire offense minus Jahmyr Gibbs. Do you think that sounds about reasonable?
Here comes a tush push. And that is stopped short.
That's a long one. That's a long one, that is. They're going to do it again.
Are they going to do it again, or should they punt?
I think the way their defense is playing, they can afford to risk it.
There's 7 minutes to go and they're 2 scores up. Just kick the ball away.
This is my impression of Sirianni just then.
They're going for it. 4th and inches.
See, it's half a yard now. It was a yard.
That's
before.
a false start!
Oh, thank God we got him.
Lions are getting this back.
Oh, God.
The
You know,
Lions...
I'm going to start using words like absolutely heroic is what this defense has done.
Right. The thing is, the Lions need 3 points in the next 2 minutes. Because the Lions still need to make a stop. That is the minimum required, is 3 points in 2 minutes. Or a touchdown in 4. But you cannot do anything else. And nothing the Lions have put on offense gives me any confidence that this is going to happen as Braden Mann kicks the ball away. Raymond... stops at the 14.5-yard line. That's no good at all. 6:14 to go. Oh, shit. 4 a.m. here in the UK. Was this worth staying up for? I'm not convinced.
We have absolutely no... If we win this from here, it will be. Again, I've got a 3-hour drive to the airport when this is done, so my night is far from over. Oh, I'm not... That's what I'm not looking forward to.
What's that?
The drive afterwards.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be shit. Attila the Hun says, I don't blame our defense. No one could, because they've played absolutely incredibly. SW Land says, you guys are warriors across the pond. Couldn't have it any other way, though, man. You care or you don't, and if you do care, you're here. I don't mean that as a shot against Ash. I'm sorry, Ash, if you hear that. I don't mean if you have work that you're not here. I just mean, you know, it's... If you can make it work for you, you do.
Well, look, in February, the season's over and we've got no football for 8 months. So you go big or go home for a short part of the year. That's what I like about it. I just go big or go home. I got 2 weeks of regular college football left now before playoffs and stuff, and then it's all done for another year. I just go big or go home because in a few weeks there'll be none left.
It's going to be a long off season.
It's going to be a long ass off season if we do, like. I love this team. I love everything about it. But as the weeks go by, it's starting to, that feeling of dread is starting to dawn on me. Like we're about to hit a season of regression.
I agree. This
I
feels like
pray
we
to God I
have.
hope. Again, I'm
We've
going off my vibes.
but we've definitely taken a step back, and there's no way you can see it otherwise.
No, like
The
I'm going
defense has
off.
taken a step up, but the
Yeah,
offense has taken a bigger step back.
and the offense is missing less than the defense. Defense is missing more players. Defense has no Davenport, no Pascal, no Rodrigo, no Terrion, no
It comes
Reed.
back to Goff. It comes back to Goff. The quarterback's the most important player on the team. He hasn't played well. That's pretty much it.
No, that's scary. The better playing unit is the one that's more injured. The Lions' offense, for most part, is missing Laporta and Mahogany. That's it. That's all they're missing.
Right, here come the Lions in desperation mode. 1st and 10 at the 15. Goff under centre.
Somebody be a
Raymond in
hero.
motion. Play action coming. Of course it's play action. Don't throw that pass, you fool. Play action fake with a screen towards Gibbs, but it's so blocked up. Don't bother doing that.
There's a man running with Gibbs right next to it. Even if Gibbs catches that, that's a tackle for loss. It's better that Gibbs didn't catch that. This feels like Bob is calling the game right now.
It does. 2nd down and 10, and thank God it isn't worse. Goff in shotgun. Raymond in motion left to right. 3-step drop. Now having to get out of pressure. Tipped and incomplete. Trying to check it down to Brock Wright. Jalen Carter. Jordan Davis, sorry.
I'm going to ask the question now. What is the point of all this Raymond motioning?
It's not doing anything, is it? They're not.
No, the Eagles don't care about it. The Eagles couldn't give a flying fuck about Khalif Raymond in motion. They're not targeting him. It's just window dressing, and they're just like, oh yeah, he's a fly that's annoying us, but he's not going to do anything to us.
SW line asks, are they double digits on batted passes? No, but I think they're up to about 6 or 7. Goff with a 3-step drop and time, and gonna go over the middle. Good catch to Jameson Williams down to the 40. Still up. Gonna go down at the 42-yard line. Lions extend their pain with that completion.
Oh, come on. Just keep throwing deep balls to JMO now. That's all we need. Just throw deep balls to JMO. That's the quickest way down the field.
To be honest, it should be the only thing we do.
That's a great throw. Where's that Goff been all game? It's look at the zip. It's in stride, pretty much. Could have been a yard further forward.
1st down and 10. Yeah, I agree with you, man. 42-yard line. Goff under centre. Raymond in motion again, right to left. No one running with him. Goff, play action. It's trouble. And tried to check it down to Gibbs, running a shallow crosser from a wide receiver position. But
you'd have got a 1st down if you'd have got that.
But at the same time, that's the sort of play where no one's respecting the run, so why are you doing play action? This is a situation where you are straight drop back passing. Play action doesn't get respected here. You can't just run the ball.
Yeah.
By doing play action, you're turning your back on defenders who are just coming at you because they know it's a passing situation. You're putting yourself in trouble here.
Yeah.
2nd down and 10 at the 42. Goff. In shotgun, quick throw, another bad pass, Jalen Carter. What the fuck is the throw in the flat doing for us? Throw down the fucking field.
You know what? These DTs are going to break the PFF metric system. Their scores are going to be so high.
This is so painful. What is that play? Why are we throwing to right in the flat with a man covering him?
Yeah.
Why?
We're not scheming men open enough. The Eagles know we're panicking now.
Goff throwing towards Gibbs incomplete, and it's 4th down, and you have to go for it now.
This is a game. This is literally the game here. You're not going to get it back twice within 5 minutes against Philly and expect 2 more defensive stops.
But that's such a low percentage throw what he tried there. Gibbs on a kind of wheel.
Against Nakobe Dean as well, who is no slouch speed-wise.
But the throw's bad. And he has to rush it because he's under pressure. It's a low percentage play.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Oh, we're punting it.
Oh, fuck. Right, I'll be back in a moment.
Punt is away. Fair catch call for at the 20. Lions are relying now on a turnover. We didn't go 0 for 6 on 4th down to punt in that situation. We've waved the right flag. We're done here. This is the worst offensive performance since we played the Patriots in 2021. We were bageled in that game. From the 20-yard line then, the Eagles. Hurts, of course he hands it off to Saquon. Good tackle by Derek Barnes. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. I mean, we might get it back once, but this feels tough. It's absolutely fine to be punting during the game and to consistently do that, but to punt in that situation, having not punted in other situations where you could punt, doesn't make any sense. At the 22-yard line, it's 2nd down and 8. Hurts takes us all the way down and hands it off to Barkley with a run up the middle, and he falls forward. He gained himself a 7. It's 3rd and 1. Lions facing death by 1,000 cuts. Grandizer, that wasn't the Matt Patricia era. That was the first year of Dan Campbell, where we went many zeros for something on 4th down. You know, it's kind of desperation move. It was rough. 3rd and 1. Here comes the tush. Push. Lions lining up offside. And he's short again. Lions have stopped a couple of tush pushes, half a yard short. But what do the Eagles do here? You should punt it again, but they're still going for this, I think. Going to take this all the way down and take a timeout. Cam Jurgens is out of the game, walking to the locker room. Jonathan Foster says, to their credit, the Lions have played the tush push well. They have. And it's one of many things the Lions defense has done well tonight. But
They've been absolutely heroic. I'm going to use the word heroic because the amount of short fields they've had to defend, the fact they've only given up 16 points, you know, they've given up, 1 touchdown and 3 field goals. And they've had to defend again and again and again and again. They're missing so many of their players. Branch got hurt. They're missing basically the entire secondary. They're missing a whole chunk of their edge players.
Short.
That is short.
Kick the field goal.
That's 4th and inches. That's turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs at the 30-yard line. Kick the field goal, go 7 down, and force them to play and force them to turn the ball over to you, needing a touchdown. You're in field goal range. Don't waste any time here. The centre got absolutely fucked in that. Hurts was way short. The Lions have played the tush push so well. I tell you what, it's a load of Lions getting on their knees, getting low, getting lower than the offense.
Yeah.
Jonathan Foster said, agreed, Matt. Field goal straight away. The thing is, it's a 2-possession game. You can score a touchdown here, but then one
Yeah.
In some ways, with the positive field position, maybe you should go for the touchdown here. But like, then you're banking on a long field goal to tie it in this wind.
I think you at least give it one shot. Take one big shot.
Come on, Goff. Come on. 2:57 to go.
Super Bowl
Fake
teams in these
toss.
situations.
Goff spins away from pressure, throws towards Jameson Williams, incomplete, 2nd down and 10. Go for the long touchdown here. Don't fuck about with short passes.
Yeah.
Four verts, field goal.
Take 2 shots at the end zone and then, hit the field goal.
Nakobe Dean with a fantastic coverage play there.
You know what? I'm going to be critical of JMO there and say his route was not great because he's running behind the defender. He's making it hard for him to be hit.
Yeah.
I don't think JMO ran the greatest route there. Oh, what a... Oh, shit, they got him. And that's out.
No, they're saying it's down. They're saying it's down. It's a sack. It's still in field goal range. But the clock is running.
They're going to run the football now.
Nakobe Dean beat David Montgomery.
Yeah, but he had a right head start on him. I mean, Nakobe Dean didn't actually touch Goff. Goff just fell backwards.
3rd and 17, and the Lions are going to be forced to take a timeout here, are they? No.
They've got the 2-minute warning.
Incomplete. Now it's field goal time, but you've wasted the 2-minute warning.
No, you've not.
Well, you have, because it's 4th down. By the time the ball's kicked, it will be the 2-minute warning.
Oh. You've still got your 3 timeouts, though.
The Lions are calling a play here, I think.
Uh-oh.
Tipped ball, that was. Towards Amon-Ra, and it was a good throw. The Lions are on offense here. Why are we not kicking a field goal here?
The wind.
Timeout Philly.
I mean, what's from 36? What's a 36-yard field goal?
53.
53. 53 in this weather.
But you can't win the game 2 scores down, 4th and 17. You might as well try the field goal. You will not convert a 4th and 17 in the backed up situation.
Maybe
like
Philly
this.
have just made a mistake.
Here we go.
Philly have just made a mistake.
Field goal's coming. And there's not a breath of wind on that flag.
If Bates hits this, Philly might regret that timeout.
I agree. I massively agree. Come on, Jake.
I tell you what, if we hit this and the defense makes another stop and we get back, I might be calling this the greatest defensive performance of all time from the Lions.
54-yarder from the centre point of the field. Come on.
Come on, Jake. Swing that master leg of yours. We will all...
Straight down the middle.
Yes!
16-9, 1-score game. And we can normally kick off here, but it is the 2-minute warning. Tell you what, we've got no chance here, and we gave ourselves no chance with the offensive play calling in this last couple of drives, but the offensive execution for the whole game. No fucking chance.
Are you saying there's a chance?
No. No chance here. Do we onside kick it here?
No. Just hit them back as far as you can. You've got 3 timeouts, so you only do the onside kick if you are out of options, especially now you've got to declare it, which is the dumbest rule. Come on, Matt. You've got to do it with me. Do you believe?
You know the answer to that question.
Yes. Believe in Bo. Believe in me.
Oh, man. And the thing is, you know that if the Lions manage to make a stop, score a touchdown, they're going for 2 to win it.
Do you imagine? Oh, it'd be the greatest crime of all time. It'd be one of the biggest hit and runs ever. Smash and grab.
It is a normal kickoff coming.
It is 4:30 in the morning. I'm going to bowl leave at 4:30 in the morning. I have not stayed up this late for it to just end now. Let's wish it into existence. The Eagles catcher muffs it.
Ball flew into the end zone. It's going to come out to the 35. Bates has kind of misfired then.
Story of the offense today. Right, 3 plays, 3 timeouts. Let's do this. We are not dead yet. It ain't over until it's over. This Lions team is built different. It's built better.
Harder, faster, stronger.
Harder, faster, better, stronger. Hang on. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Boom, 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 doo, 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 doo.
Here come the Eagles then. Hurts in
3
shotgun
stops.
from the 35. Hands it off. Running off right tackle. Gain of 4. Tackle by Yasin and Anzalone. 2nd down and 6. Timeout Lions.
Just for the love of God, don't give them a 3rd and 1. I don't want it to end on a tush push. Even
The
though
way
we've defended the tush push well, the one that they get will be the one that ices the game. So please. Oh man, this is stressful. Just a tackle for loss. Just anything. Hell, let the Eagles be stupid and try and throw one.
2nd and 6. In shotgun again. Lions crash the line and Campbell with a tackle. Gain of 2. 3rd down and 4.
Come on! Come on! Believe, Matt, that's 2. We just need one more.
But we were in this position 2 weeks ago.
Shut up. Stop with the negativity. We're going to do this. I'm going to carry you along the line with me. I'm Sam, you're Frodo. I'm carrying you up the hill. You've believed to this point. I'm going to carry you up there.
Tremendous play by Jack Campbell, that. Read it well. 3rd and 3. It's a very long 3. 1:51 on the clock. Game on the line. 1st down ends it.
Come on, Kelvin.
Watch out for the
One
quarterback
more.
draw.
One
Have
more.
that spy out
One
there.
more.
Have that spy out there. 3rd and 3. False start! False start!
Is that a flag on them? Believe, Matt, with me. I'm carrying you. We're going into Mount Doom. We're close. The ring is about to be thrown. The evil is over.
The false start was on the right tackle. It's the most American sounding name I've ever heard. It's Fred Johnson.
Thank you, Fred Johnson, for your service to the Lions cause. Please, one more stop.
3rd and 8. I still want a spy on Hurts here. He's damaged us in this position with quarterback draw in this game. There's no spy. Hurts throwing for it. Incomplete! Incomplete! There's a flag! There's a flag!
Oh, screw me if this goes down. No, not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Where? I want to see this.
I don't think it was catchable. There's no way.
Where the fuck is that? No. No, 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 no.
Chris Collinsworth has just said that's a terrible call to decide this football game. And you know what? I'm going to say it again. Chris Collinsworth is right. They still need a first down here. Hand it off up the middle. No gain. Second down and 10. The Lions are going to get this ball back if they can make some stops, but they're going to have about 20, 30 seconds to score a touchdown. This is a terrible DPI call. I can see that he's kind of holding onto his arm a little bit, but it's so weak. In fact, Collinsworth just said it should be OPI. Oh, this is so brutal.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know we don't deserve anything from this game the way we've played, but we don't deserve that either. I'm taking a still. I'm taking a still of that.
I'll tell you what, it's another good play by the Lions. It's going to be 3rd down and 8.
That is absolutely atrocious. They couldn't wait to throw that flag.
So the Lions are going to have 18 seconds left or so, maybe 17 seconds after the punt, if they just kneel this down and they got to score a touchdown. No chance. No hope. This is over.
God damn it.
The only way this is over is if Sirianni throws this on 3rd and 8. Right. Final timeout taken by Philly. 57 seconds left. Run a play here. 40 seconds come off the clock. That gives you 13 seconds left, and that's with the punt to go. So you've probably got 10 seconds left, maybe 9. Agree with Collinsworth. Agree with the guys in the chat. AJ Brown pushed off on that play more than Rocky Sin held.
So angry. It's the fact that I was given hope and then the refs took it away from me. At least let the Lions take it away from me so I can be mad at the Lions.
Right. The Eagles have to run this ball. If they pass it, it's egregious. So do not play the pass here. Just crash the run. They do run it. Saquon gets a first down. Game over. That's a shit way to end the game. Oh my god, Goff's passing stats are fucking rough.
The thing is, we have momentum there. I know we don't deserve much from this game the way they've played, but momentum is a real thing in football. You stop the tush push, you get the field goal, you make a legitimate stop, and you're going to have, what, a minute 50 left? We're one of the best 2-minute offenses in football, we are. We run a 2-minute offense better than anybody else. Anybody. I will put myself against any offense in this league to do a better 2-minute drill than what we do. And we would have had all of that time to even this one up. The thing is, I can't be mad at the team fully now. I have to be mad at the refs, and I don't want to be mad at the refs, but they have just taken this game away from us. And they have just wasted... Like, our defense has been superb. I would go out on a limb and say that is one of the best defensive performances we've seen in Dan Campbell's tenure here. Period. The amount they've had to deal with in this game for it to be taken away from them with that stop. The defense didn't deserve that. Like, they're the one unit who didn't deserve to be screwed by the refs.
Yeah.
If it were the offense who did, fine. Defense, no. Not one of those players deserves it.
Final stats of the game, 16-9 ball game, a defensive affair on both sides. Hurts 10 for 31 and a touchdown on the ground, 14 of 28 for 118 through the air. Barkley, 26 for 83. That just about goes over 3 yards a carry. He struggled to beat that earlier on. AJ Brown was 7 of 11 for 49 in an anemic low yards per catch affair. For the Lions, Goff was, and wait for it, 14 of 37. That's 40% completion. 255 touchdown and a pick. Jameer Gibbs 12 of 39, 5 of 8 for 107 through the air. Jameson Williams 4 of 7 for 88 in a touchdown. And obviously we're going to recap this game tomorrow night if you're in the States. A rough game on the offensive side of the ball. Defense deserves all the plaudits in the world. We showed ourselves out against a good outfit, but at the end of the day, we wanted to put a marker down. You talked about saying, make a statement. We failed to do that.
No. And, again, I talk about we're up at, it's 25 to 5 in the morning here. We're absolutely exhausted. We go through the highs and lows with this team, but we care about this team a hell of a lot. And you know me, I've always said what I feel about it. And I always have my vibes about the team. And you know what? People say I've been negative this year a bit more, but over the past 5 years, I've been naught but positive about this team and the direction it's gone. And I've given them a lot of slack here. These are the years. We're in year 5 now. We shouldn't be making excuses anymore. We've got to go out there and we've got to win big time games. We've got to show that we're heading back towards a Super Bowl. And as much as I've watched it this year, I know we're 6-2, whatever, before this 6-3. There's just been this nagging feeling in the back of my head that we are struggling to make the jump from what we've been, which is a plucky underdog and a plucky team that's building through the draft and is going in the right direction. We're struggling with the transition to being a favorite, to being someone who has Super Bowl expectations on them. We're struggling because they're two different mindsets. You can't always be an underdog in the NFL. You just can't. Look at Washington this year. Washington were an underdog last year, and they played with so much freedom and confidence and just bring on all comers. We're going to knock you all down. This year, there's expectation on them again, and they're not doing as well because there is a psychological change in the way that you play and the pressure that you're under. This was not a good Philly team all round. Like us, their defense played magnificently. They were tremendous. Absolutely tremendous from their defense, and we worried about it before the game. They were absolutely lights out. Got to give them that. But that offense is there. It scored 16 points. You're telling me you can't go there and score 16 points. You turn the ball over 6 times. Your quarterback goes to sleep, starts missing basic throws. There's just lapses in concentration here, there, and everywhere. And you've just missed a perfect opportunity to put the Philly Eagles down in their own home and make a statement about what type of team you've become now. And we cannot, and I refuse to hide behind the injuries, because the one unit that is absolutely decimated by injuries played out its skin tonight and played one of the best games I've ever seen from the unit before. There are no excuses. Not missing Laporta, Mahogany. You've got 0.
Mm-hmm.
You have once again failed in a high pressure environment when a Super Bowl champion would be expected to go there and create their own future.
Yeah.
The Packers won today. The Bears won today. Your NFC North title is under threat. You've got to go to Philly and put your marker down and show that this is still your yard, and they didn't. And this fear's growing now.
Yeah.
This fear's growing more and more that this team is in a regression year. And in year 5, that's just not good enough. With all these massive contracts we're handing out to players, the billions we're putting into this team, the window is here while the deals are affordable. They're going to get worse and worse and worse, and what you can do is going to get less and less and less. You made a viable decision at the trade deadline to do nothing with this team. Fine, but you got to back it up afterwards, and they've just not backed it up.
Right, we're going to have some more on this tonight, UK time, tomorrow night, your guys' time. Thank you to everyone for listening. It's been a chastening show, but thank you all for the support. It's been absolutely gratifying, as always, on Sunday Night Football. We'll see you tomorrow for the recap. Falling to 6-4. Still in the fight, still on our own destiny, but we now need to really pick it up. Let's go Lions, one pride.
On Pride. Good evening to all. Thank you for being with us.